You know I have to
I'm
check.
gonna check too.
Yeah.
It's offline.
It says you're offline.
It's online
Oh,
now.
no, it's live now.
Yeah, we live. Let's go. What's up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another PE podcast, episode number 81. I probably should have done a rundown so it gets like people in here and then we start because it's always just kind of like weird. But whatever, we'll get more people as the night goes along. And
yeah,
stuff.
just drop one in. You know,
I do that. I do that
every night with the Chillcast.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. Between people freaking out about Star Wars and complaining and whining and all this other stuff.
Already?
Oh my! You haven't seen it?
I didn't see it yet.
Oh,
so
you didn't see the Rotten Tomato score? Oh man.
Oh
yeah,
no! I know
was talking about
I know
last
it had
night.
a bad Rotten Tomato score, but
people. I'm not. No spoilers or anything, but people are
I
like
haven't seen it yet.
are acting crazy about this movie, man.
It's pretty messed up, to be honest. Like what happened in the movie, it's pretty messed up. Not gonna spoil it.
No spoilers. No
You
spoilers.
sound like you're spoiling it.
Yeah, you kind of sound like you're spoiling it, VC. Can you comment?
Like, let me tell you, don't care.
I know all the spoilers, and I'm still seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. I'm still seeing it.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it when somebody buys it for me on like Blu-ray.
Who buys it? You probably
What
just
an
look online
eBay
for free.
dude! Why you gotta
Someone buy this and be so cool. Watch it. I'm playing.
Hey, that's what happened to all the other ones with the black dude. What's his name? Finn. All those movies. Somebody always gifts it to me because like, hey, I know a nerd. I know a black nerd that's there.
Under the black nerd.
Yeah, but I know a different black nerd. I'm gonna gift this to him. So that's what people do. They gift me the Star Wars movies. I've never once said that I've been a big Star Wars fan, but every year somebody always gives me Star Wars, even though I'm like thanks. They just assume that I like Star Wars.
Assumption.
Rightfully so.
Assumption.
I don't even like Star Wars that much, so yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Tell us how you really feel, dude.
Star Wars is it's alright. But anyway, welcome to the podcast, guys. We got a colorful cast of characters today. Right above me is Avedon. Avedon, how you doing tonight, man?
Doing good, chilling.
Good. And in the Brighton Center is Jordan Fringe. Jordan Fringe, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm good. I've been up for 24 hours.
That doesn't sound.
That sound healthy.
I'm feeling great.
That doesn't sound healthy, sir.
Yo, can Baron stop leaving every other chat that we ever
Yeah, he really did.
I have gotten 75 messages of him leaving. every chat we've ever
you
been
gotta
in.
just ban Baron from the call tonight.
Hey, is that Power Director in the background, Jordan?
Is that what?
That editing software, is that Power Director?
That's Premiere.
Oh, that's Premiere. Oh, okay. I didn't
Don't
know.
even be silly. Ew.
Oh, stop. Stop. I got a Premiere is not that great.
Or nothing.
Premiere is not that great, bro.
It really isn't. I used
It isn't?
I use Filmora.
Listen,
So
It isn't, but it's the only one I trust to actually get the job done. Listen, Power Director, fine, whatever. Sony Vegas, fine, whatever. Final Cut, they literally turned into a iMovie Plus. That's disgusting. I hate that.
Not anymore. They added a lot of the features back that they were missing when they redid it. It's actually really good now.
I still don't like the layout of it. And then DaVinci Resolve, but that's a different one. That's a free one that anyone can download, but it's up there. It's pretty good.
I use
Premiere, nothing, dude. Premiere's the standard in the industry.
Oh,
You want to get an editing gig to edit for someone? You gotta be Premiere. You gotta be using Premiere.
No, you gotta be using Power Director's the wave, dude.
If you using Power Director, I'm gonna slap you.
No,
listen, Power Director is great, OJ.
Final
in
Cut.
the professional area, they don't.
I use Filmora.
I use Final Cut in the professional director.
Listen. Okay, I get plenty. I get plenty of contracts, okay, and they're just completely fine with me using Power Director.
Well, OJ, Power Director is great.
I mean, making makeup videos is pretty fun.
Shut your butt up. There's nothing wrong with makeup videos. Destiny. I need some backup here. You wear makeup, don't you, Destiny?
Sometimes.
There you go.
Wow.
Is there a problem with makeup videos?
I mean, no.
Exactly. Yeah, because Jordan's trying to roast me because I do makeup challenges.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, if you're out there making your hustle happen, doing your work, hey, good to you. I don't care. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so tired of this e-begging toxicity. You guys need to knock it off.
You know what?
What do you mean?
What's it called?
Y'all out here being fake YouTubers and Twitch.
What's it called?
First of all, I don't appreciate your hostility, sir.
Susan's coming for you, Jordan. If you keep talking about me, yeah, Susan's coming for you.
Susan Poozin. All right, it's all good.
Dude, that's harassment. That is you are harassing her.
Do I look like I'm on YouTube right now?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. I can say it on Twitch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'm gonna let her know when I see her.
Yeah, okay.
So you're gonna snitch?
No.
Ooh.
Oh, we got a little bit.
Look at 6ix9ine.
Actually,
Damn.
Anyway, hey,
give your ass 13 more months.
Hey, AV. Yo, Destiny, you happen to be on the podcast.
Destiny,
You also happen to subscribe.
I still have my free Amazon whatever until my Amazon is
Destiny, since you were so nice enough to subscribe to the channel while you're on here, how are you doing tonight, Destiny?
I'm good. I started watching Naruto.
Woo! Let's go, Naruto.
I still have.
How you liking it, young lady?
I like it so far. There's been a lot of very emotional parts that I'm just like.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah.
That it's just been getting.
I'm already
to me.
subscribed.
I'm just like,
Dude, Naruto's great.
The emotions.
Naruto is great.
Classic Naruto is legit.
I
personally prefer classic Naruto over Shippuden. I know I'm in the minority in that camp.
No, I don't think so. I think there's other people that like classic Naruto over Shippuden. No, I mean they're both good. I mean Shippuden is just like obviously like they just get way more powerful in Shippuden, you know. So
yeah,
I don't want to ruin anything for Destiny. So
yeah.
Oh, it's fine. I'm gonna watch regardless.
No. I know. Like if you get spoiled,
just wait till you get to Boruto.
Oh no! Don't worry about.
Don't even watch it.
Don't even worry about Boruto at this point. No, by the time that Destiny gets to Boruto, though, it might be good though.
Well, by that point, yeah,
it might be because it's actually picking up. I actually got back.
Boruto Shippuden by that point.
Boruto is a bit, but it's actually getting better. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. VC, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing pretty well. Yesterday I had 2 streams, and then thanks for the raid, by the way, on the broadcast. But what happened literally 10 minutes later is the stream crashed. So when I started a new stream, it became 12:01 a.m. So I started a brand new stream. I got right back in the algorithm again. So I had everyone come through again for a 3rd stream. It was all, and I was playing some Mario Maker 2 yesterday. I do some Smash Bros streams now, and I've recently been buying some games on the eShop. There's a lot of great sales on there. I got More Fight. I don't know if anyone's played that on the Switch. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty good. It's on sale for like $2 right now. It's totally worth it. It's normally $15. And I've also been working on some music right now, just producing a new EP probably, or maybe a remaster of what I released last week or 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I've done a video recently for my top 10 games of 2019 too.
Nice.
I feel like at this point I should make a top 10. Everyone's making top 10 videos.
I'm not.
I made a top 5 video that's coming out tomorrow morning. So
because like half my video is gonna be like this. Hey, Resident Evil 2. I haven't even started yet, but it's on the list. Everyone says it is.
See, for me, I didn't put any games I didn't play on my list. So like Outer Worlds isn't on there. Star Wars isn't on there. Like
my list.
If I played them, they would be on there though.
It's gonna be like Borderlands 3, and then I play Borderlands 3. Hey, new DLC dropped today for Borderlands 3, by the way.
And Death Stranding 4 times. Might as well have it in 4 slots.
That's true. Death Stranding.
No, I say Borderlands 2 the whole time. I get to like top games like in Death Stranding.
Hey, shout outs to Christian. Thank you so much, Christian, for the tier 1. Been subscribed for 4 months, so I appreciate the support, boys and girls. Let's talk real quick before we kind of get into stuff, guys. I got a new phone.
Yep.
What?
Hey.
Dude.
Wow.
Chris.
And it's a OnePlus
Nice
7G OnePlus 7.
That is a great phone.
T Pro McLaren, like a McDonald's and Lauren put together.
Wait, you mean McLaren?
McLaren. How much did I pay for it? Too much.
To get that, yeah.
But I love the phone. I absolutely
love it. That is a great
phone.
phone.
Yes.
That is a great phone.
It is so sexy. This is
very powerful phone.
Yes. It has 12 gigabytes of RAM. 12.
Yeah.
12.
You got double the mine. Mine have 6 gigabytes of RAM.
You could probably play Breath of the Wild on it.
No, I can definitely play if they made it for it. Absolutely.
Like the phone, yo, OJ, like you experienced what I experienced. Like your phone has like 0 lag between switching between apps, everything.
There's
right?
No lag, and the like the frame rate of games and stuff because it has like the 90 gigahertz.
Perfect.
The refresh rate is just boom, instant, man. It is crazy. Did Jordan fall asleep? He doesn't like phones, or is he?
What? You're talking about your 1 + 5? What?
One plus. Dude, it's a good phone. It's a really good phone.
But the only thing about
that 5 gifted subs. What'd you do?
Hey.
Oh no! Wait, no. You gifted 1 sub to Ideal. Hey, thank you, Abaddon. I appreciate that.
Yeah. It said I just gifted total 15 for the channel.
No, my phone.
But for five emotes shared. It was 5 emotes shared that happened.
Thank you, Abaddon. I appreciate that.
You good? But I have a question about the phone though. Does the phone have expandable storage?
No. So
that's the only thing I didn't like about the phone, about the One Plus.
I'm gonna do a review on the phone, and no expandable storage, but it has 256 gigabytes.
I was thinking about doing doing a review on this because this has 128 gigabytes, but it has expandable storage. So I was like, I take the trade away. How's the camera?
Camera's freaking amazing. Yo, Chips, thank you for the sub. Shout out to your boy Chips.
Hey,
the camera's amazing.
Chips. What's good, Chips?
The camera is so good.
What up, Chips?
Camera, so like when you take a selfie, like this little like pops up at the top. See, like it's like retracts, like and then like it's like so cool.
That Razer phone has
that looks tight. That looks tight. That looks tight.
It's super dope, dude. The phone's freaking awesome. It's expensive, but it's awesome.
Chips, I'm gonna need you to get good in Tekken 3 first before you tell us to shut our faces.
Chips, you can also get good at max raid battles in Pokemon too, please.
Oh man, you're getting. Shout out to Juice Man Vaughn. He donated $5 to suggest a good racing game for the Switch. Horizon Turbo Chase.
Yes, that's a really good one.
Yeah, Horizon Turbo Chase. That one's pretty
good.
It
is good.
Grid, I think, isn't there like a Grid game? Like something like that.
Grip.
Yo, Chips,
Garfield Kart.
Garfield Kart is fun.
Garfield
Hello Kitty Kart.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
Racing with Ryan.
Racing with Ryan.
I don't have Racing with Ryan.
Come on, why not? I need someone to play with.
Oh,
yeah,
I ain't trying to give that dude any more money. He's got enough.
Yo, he was the top person again.
Yeah, 26 mil on YouTube for that kid. He's set.
I would quit if I was him.
I would quit and just become like a normal kid after that. You know what I'm like? I would be like, I'm good. I'm tired of this crap.
I really hope his parents don't spend all his money.
Oh no, they don't.
It's in a bank account for him.
I've seen this happen before, man. I don't.
Parents always take the money,
dude. Yeah, they're gonna. Of course, they're gonna take the money, but they're going to leave. They're gonna leave him some.
Nah, I don't.
I'm pretty sure they have a college fund set up for him.
Oh, what doesn't want to go to college?
He needs to go to college because he's not gonna be a little kid doing YouTube forever. You know.
Hey, how long have we been on here? We've each been on here for like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, but he does toys. At some point, he's not going to be cute and a little kid anymore. You know what I mean? Unless he like
upgrade from toys to like action figures to like the heavy duty action figures. I have a friend who does a channel all about the action figures.
Or he
those are pretty popular.
Or he can go to college. Or he can just be a normal kid and enjoy all of his money that he has because he doesn't gotta. Yo, shout out to
Discord. Keep doing that.
I don't know what Discord's doing. Shout out to Christian. Christian donated $10 and says, "Powerful phone. Can it beat my machine? Nice phone though. No, your PC's obviously way stronger than my phone."
Christian, your PC's gonna grow spider legs and kill everyone.
Yeah, it's coming. His
dude's PC is actually freaking take over the world. Like
his PC is actually freaking amazing. Baron, never mind. I thought Baron was gonna join us tonight.
Baron.
No. Are you done disconnecting from all these calls, Baron?
He's here with us in spirit.
Baron, are you here, Baron?
That sounds like Mufasa.
Baron sounding like James Earl Jones and shit.
Baron,
I got range.
Like
you say what?
I got range. That's all I gotta say.
Range.
I watched the new Lion King.
What was y'all calling my name for?
What are you?
Are you even listening to the? Okay.
I was trying to fix this damn Discord shit, man.
Why leave it?
It's not happening.
You can't fix Discord. Discord doesn't fix itself.
It's just retarded,
bro.
Don't say that word before we get in trouble,
bruh.
What word?
Which word do you think you said?
I didn't curse. What are you talking about?
Nothing. Never mind. Let's just move on to the.
God damn, we that sensitive that we can't call machines retarded? Oh,
we can't say. Okay, it's.
I had feelings too. Look at my life as a teenage robot. She had feelings.
Like that should not even be offensive. I'm talking about software and a machine here. Come on.
Hey, That's on Twitch. That's on Twitch's thing. Hey,
yeah.
That's a Twitch rule.
Yeah,
that's a rule now.
That's a Twitch rule.
I'm chilling.
Show me that's in. Show me show me in the guidelines if that's in Twitch. I will make a video on that.
Hey, why don't you get off your lazy ass and search it up yourself?
Well, I don't care about.
I can't get banned on Twitch, okay? Because like the other options are like Mixer and Facebook Gaming. All right.
I mean, Mixer popping now. You could go over there with Ninja. You know what I
mean? Yeah.
Mixer's not.
You're gonna lose like 90% of his followers.
Mixer's not popping, by the way.
Nah, it's gonna be done in 2 years.
Like, Mixer's not. They're just paying a bunch of people to go, but like people aren't going there with their. I mean, they're getting some views, but Ninja's lost like I think more than 50% of what he had. On Twitch,
it was 50% literally the day of.
I think it was up to 80% at one point. But shout outs to Alan. Thank you for the $10 donation. He says, "Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the 10. Also, Christian, thank you for the 10. Also, Ding.
What happened to my intro, Dan?
Thank you for the 100. Hey, Baron, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good. Playing this damn Pokemon game.
We're not talking about Pokemon, Baron. I already know what you want to get into. We're not talking about Pokemon, Baron. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. You're loving. You're absolutely loving it.
I got 19 hours in the game. I got 4 badges.
That's pretty quick.
I definitely
3 days, 2 days. Well, that's quicker than I hit 45. Oh.
No. It is pretty quick because how the game is designed. I'll tell you that.
How is hours designed by a game? You chose to play 19 hours. The game didn't go faster. You've been playing for 19 hours.
Yeah, but I don't think I should have 4 badges. I don't think I should.
You're just not doing the story. You're just doing other stuff. That's not the game's fault. You can literally skip the wild.
Dude, Jordan, don't fall into this trap. Jordan, don't fall into this trap. This is exactly what he wants.
Good trap.
Don't fall into it.
Man.
Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it. This Goofy every week comes in here talking. And it's coming back like I played.
I didn't even say nothing bad, though. I didn't even say nothing bad.
Not yet.
I literally didn't say anything bad yet, and he's up here.
There's the key word.
Yet.
So Jordan got the pitchfork, Baron.
He was tricking before I said anything.
Before we get into the actual topics, Destiny. How many games have you? What have you been up to? What have you been playing, Destiny?
Smash.
Nice.
That's a great game. Who's your character, Destiny? Who do you use?
Don't make fun of me. I use Kirby.
No.
Let's go.
No,
let's go. Let's go.
Kirby star.
Let's go.
Kirby's cool.
Let's go.
I mean, Kirby's not an amazing character, but Kirby got a big.
Hey! Watch your mouth.
Okay, Kirby's an amazing character that could probably use a few more buffs after the last round of buffs. So I mean,
yes.
Kirby got a nice buff though. Kirby got a nice buff, so that's cool.
Turn down the game.
Turn your game music off, Barrett.
I'm saving my game so I can turn it off. All right, damn.
You can at least mute it if you're gonna play.
It's not like your ass is ever gonna show your face on camera.
Like, I tried copying and pasting.
I tried, but Discord won't let me use my camera.
God damn.
Yo, Chips, when it catch this work, I'll beat you live.
What is he trying to say? Like what? In Smash?
Beat him off live, gross.
Yeah, I'm talking to Chips. I'll beat you live.
All right, so I think we should get into the actual topics, though. I think it'd be nice if we get into the topics. So the Game Awards 2019 happened. Baron's favorite event. That had all of his favorite nominees. They were all there.
Oh god!
And the Game Awards was interesting. So Game of the Year went to Sekiro. So I know VC was hyped about that. And Death Stranding won a few different awards. What did Death Stranding win? I think it won 2 or 3. 3.
It won best music score too.
Definitely did not deserve
score, narrative, and direct. There was narrative?
Yeah, no, Control won narrative, I think.
Disco Elysium, I thought.
Okay, so what was the third award? Because I thought it won 3.
You sure?
It won directing, game direction, score, music, and one other award. Thought.
It won 3.
Actor, Mads Mikkelsen. Actor.
Yeah, the Mads Mikkelsen actor thingy. Yeah. So, Fire Emblem won best strategy game.
And player's voice.
Saw that.
And it won player's choice. So this was interesting because we didn't get a chance to talk about this, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion. I wanted to go around the horn. So they added a player's choice game of the year voting. for
4 days before
the
Game Awards.
4 days before the show starts in like a lightning round type of tournament style thing. And this had Jedi, had everything in there, and people could all vote. Anybody could vote, right? So just as long as you have a registered account, Twitter, whatever, you could vote. And Fire Emblem Three Houses came out as the top game on there. So in terms of the Game Awards and the show, and also just what you thought about everything leading up to it, you guys can just let me know your opinions on that. Whoever wants to take a crack at it first, if you have any takes on the Game Awards.
Right, well, I can go first.
Go ahead, Baron.
Got a lot of people that want to go first. Let's go.
Let VC go then.
All right, VC.
Okay, all right.
VC, go ahead.
You know how like the day before the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley posted on Twitter and Instagram the script that they had? Like, once I saw that, I'm like, yup, it's going to be horrible this year. They wrote the script the day before, the 2 days before. He looked it up that night. And every time there was an award, the people were right there, standing right there live just to walk up to accept the award. Half the awards weren't even shown, like, with people accepting them and having a speech. Ads are supposed to be there. I have no problem with the ads. If there was different ads, they would have been great. The music performances, they should have that during the commercial breaks because we don't care. Let's be real. None of us want to watch
I like Green Day.
I love Green Day,
but I'd rather listen to it in the car. Off the stage at my gaming event.
Listen, I love Green Day, but I feel the same as
down
Jordan.
a road when September ends later on. All right,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
honestly,
Game Awards right now.
I agree, and I agree. Like for the Game Awards,
doing the commercials.
No, I'll even say that not even at all. Like people, because the people who are actually there, they paid money to be there for Game Awards
and awards. Yep.
So no, like take that out. Like
padding. It's literally padding the show to sell more ads, and then on top of that, all the performances were ads. The reason Green Day's there is because there's a Green Day pack in Pizza.
Now,
the reason
Jeff is going to keep
because her song is in Cyberpunk.
Now, if you're gonna do music like they do, like the montage for the top 5 and everything. I get that. Like music, let it be let it be gaming related. But if it's not gaming related, all you're doing, you're just
Abaddon. They need the money. Abaddon. They need the money. They need it.
No, they don't. They did so well this year, viewership wise. They did.
But they lose it. But you see, you say they needed money, but it's like, almost like they shoot themselves in the foot because it's an oxymoron. You're shooting away your main audience to attract another audience that doesn't care about that.
They had 40-something million people watch. 45. It was more than the Oscars and whatever.
Yeah, and that's the biggest
I don't think nobody ran away.
Yo, but like
I don't think anybody came there to see Green Day.
I did. No, I Destiny did.
If I would have known they were there, I would have went just to see them.
No, I didn't go there to see Green Day.
That was the funniest bit. It's like, like no offense to them, I've enjoyed their music, right? But
yeah, they did good music.
They did a bad job performing.
I don't know if it was like their makeup that they had to put on when they went on there and the lighting, but they all look old. They all the drummer looked like if you took Nathan Fillion and combined him with Jeremy Renner. He's just playing the drums back there. Like,
but wait a minute, what's wrong with they? But they are old.
One guy, he had a drawn-on mustache, and then
they are old.
In the middle, he's just I don't know.
They are old, and not many bands age well, especially when they've been through like drugs and stuff.
Yeah, that's basically the reason.
Look, guys, Green Day. The youngest person in that group is 46 years old. So.
46. Oof.
Yeah. Okay. So I got the ages. This might be wrong on this, but just because I googled it. But like Billy Joe Armstrong, he's 47. Trey Cool, he's 47. Mike Gurnett, I don't know how to say his name. He's 47. Jason White's 46, and John Kilfmeyer is 50. So. That's everybody who's been in Green Day, apparently. Those are their ages. They are old.
Very, very old.
But, they're not very old.
Back to what I was saying, though,
Jordan,
about the Game Awards. Like, yeah, Jordan's camera froze, yeah.
He's so shocked about how old they are.
He was shook.
He's shook. Yeah, I mean, like, the Rolling Stones are older. Yeah, Hunter says the Rolling Stones are a lot older.
Sekiro definitely deserved Game of the Year. Like, I love Super Smash Bros. More than Sekiro, don't get me wrong, but that was a 2018 game. You can agree with that, OJ. That was the 2018 game of the year, Smash Bros. Yeah. Action game of the year, Devil May Cry 5. I prefer Astral Chain, but Devil May Cry 5 deserves it too. I think they need to figure out a way to separate shooting FPS games from action games. They don't need to be together. They're not the same genre. Like, why are they together? Like, a lot of these genres for Game of the Year nominees, like for audio design and stuff. Like some of them just don't fit together in my opinion. Like let's think about like Luigi's Mansion 3. The art direction in that game was beautiful. Why wasn't that in the art direction category? Like I understand you already have your one Nintendo option there with Link's Awakening, but Luigi's Mansion 3 was beautiful. It's definitely one of the best looking games that came out this year.
I'm just happy Luigi's Mansion got an award.
Yeah, everyone's like phasing out. I don't
know we're getting Thanos over here. Just
I hope you guys all heard.
They playing today, huh?
Did you guys hear everything I just said, or
we heard.
I could hear it. Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay.
But everybody else just
audio design, Call of Duty. Yeah, you can have that. Disco Elysium stole a lot of awards. Like no one really knew what that game was till the Game Awards. I'm gonna hope that we can get that game. Sometime.
We're dropping like
dropping like flies. They're coming for us. Yo, Kojima's in the background trying to snipe us all out with Jeff Keighley.
I'm still here.
They heard what I said about the script. They're out to get us. But yeah, the esports stuff, they wrapped it up in the pre-show. It's like, don't even put the esports in the whole entire Game Awards anymore. Like they wrap up all of them practically, except for one of them in the pre-show.
No, they need the esports like fans to somewhat like because like the esports crowd is so huge, so you want to appeal to them, so you're gonna have to at least talk about that.
So for content creator of the year, which one was the content creator? Because all
Shroud was he won, but
yeah, but I think the Game Awards was a bust this year. It was definitely better last year and the year before that. 2017 and 2018 were the best. In my opinion, so far. This year's was just horrible.
2017.
It's unfortunate that it did well. Oh, 2017 and last year was pretty lit too. Both of them were
well.
There was a lot of busts this year, though. Like I'm honestly happy Luigi's Mansion 3 got any award because I was loving the game. I was surprised it got like the family award, but then again, I can't think of any other game that would have fit there.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it's good that Smash Bros didn't get the family category because like there's the whole agenda. Oh, it's a family kid game and it's a fighting game.
It is a family game.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Game, but then it's like there's also 12-year-olds cursing people out because of Smash. So
hold on.
That's true.
Hold up, man. Y'all need to stop it, man. Luigi's Mansion should not won Best Family Game.
I don't think it should have won Best Family.
Half of those games in there are not family games. Like,
listen, we know that, but they always put the Nintendo games in the family category. That's another thing I don't like either. Dumb, they do it every time. Last year they didn't do it just for one game, and they made sure that one game beat out all the Nintendo games last year. You all saw that.
What was it last year? What was the game?
Overcooked Studio Award last year.
That's a good family game.
That is a good family game.
It is a good family game. But the other games that were there last year were also good family games, but they were all Nintendo games. They just throw them all in there. They herd them up like cattle. Like
besides Luigi's Luigi's Mansion 3, I don't really see any games that came out that were like really big family games. Luigi's Haunted Mansion 3 isn't really a family either, in my opinion.
It's not.
Like, but
Yoshi's
can you name another game that could have taken that place?
Luigi's Mansion 3 can be a family game if you play the local multiplayer. That local multiplayer is crazy.
Co-op and story too.
Yeah,
so if it has multiplayer, it's a family game, basically.
If it has like usually what they'll do is like mini games, kind of like fun stuff that you can do in there. Like then it'll probably end up in
things
the family.
You can do whether local or online.
Local, usually. I mean, even if it's just not even online, even if it's just like local and it's really well done, like Overcooked. I'm not sure if Overcooked is online. But
Overcooked 2 is online. Overcooked 1, no.
Okay. Here's what I thought about this show. It was big as a train wreck as I thought it was going to be, pretty much. I like all the announcements. He really stepped up with the announcement part of the show.
Really,
a lot of the announcements. Yeah, the No More Heroes announcement was amazing. That was an amazing announcement. Reveal.
I want the game that
the new Xbox announcement was good. Nobody was expecting that. Nobody was expecting Bravely Default 2 at the Game Awards.
You guys know that everything you just said, Baron, happened in the first hour of the Game Awards. There was 2 hours after, and they ended the whole show with Fast and Furious Crossroads. Like, something was meant to be at the end, and it pulled out last minute. That's why.
To be honest about it, I think people wanted a Fast and Furious game. They just don't want that game that we saw.
That game was straight from the PS2, straight from the Xbox 360.
That game don't look too because I've been wanting the Fast and Furious game because that franchise and that story arc is pretty amazing. It could fit into a video game pretty well, but I don't know what the hell they're making with Crossroads. It doesn't look appealing at all.
They should have made it like
it looks like it could be on mobile phones too. Like
no, I mean,
Is
well,
John
lots of stuff
Cena
can be on
in this
mobile.
Fast and Furious game.
Dude, like my phone's is stronger than like an Xbox. It's like lots of stuff can be on.
You gotta be careful. Don't overheat that phone; it will explode, man.
No, the phone's good. It's good.
Hey man, don't talk about that. But you know, but man, I just think he just needs to redo the whole nomination process if he wants to take this seriously next year. Otherwise, it's going to become a running joke by now. Yeah. Because you know you had Control walk away with an award, Death Stranding walk away with 3, Astral Chain 1-0, Resident Evil didn't win a single damn award. Mortal Kombat 11 didn't win a single award. It's like, come on, bro. It's laughable.
Mortal Kombat 11
comes like that.
What awards? What do you think that should have won? Like what category for it?
It should have been nominated more than it got nominated. That's first of all.
But that was one of the. Gonna be?
That was one of the better games of the year.
Yeah, but what other category would it be?
See, that's the funny thing because the way that he set up the categories. The way they set up the categories was already lineage toward whatever game they wanted to win. That's the funny thing about it. This is why
it's all scripted. That's
you know what I mean. So it's like it's kind of hard to say because you could put that in best multiplayer game. I don't know how a fighting game ain't qualified for best multiplayer if the majority of the community is playing that game.
I agree.
Mortal Kombat 11 and Smash Brothers should have been in best multiplayer game. That makes no sense to me.
I agree.
They weren't going to do Smash Brothers solely because of the link code, like the connection and all that.
It doesn't matter.
That's not the reason why Smash wasn't there. The reason why is because the people that play they don't play Smash. Those people they literally played in their office for a little bit. They play for a bit. They don't play online.
They
don't
probably
know how
don't
it
even
works.
have all the characters unlocked a year later.
Yeah, they don't. The people that are voting for the Game Awards, they do not care about Smash anymore. Smash was just there. It was just like so it doesn't look like fraudulent.
Got lucky.
So it doesn't look fraudulent.
Choice too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the Game Awards. That's the reason why Smash was there, so they don't look fraudulent. But they didn't want Smash to it was just there just because, not because they actually loved the game. The thing that I've noticed with the Game Awards is that there is a disconnect between people that are voting and the games that people are actually playing, like what users are playing. There is a big disconnect, like a huge disconnect.
Enormous.
Like because like what's it called? Fire Emblem wins People's Choice Game of the Year, and that's not like a game that sells like 10 million copies, so it's not like they have like the biggest community in the world, but that wins People's Choice Game of the Year, and it gets nominated for nothing outside a strategy game, and they only gave it to it because the other games in the same strategy were a joke, you know? So
it deserved RPG, it deserved soundtrack,
story,
it deserved game. Story too.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
best narration.
You don't know how Jeff Keighley is. It's like he's always so focused on keeping everything to cater to a mainstream audience, and I think in other places, like from Japan, from other locations in general, that are great games, and it's like everything doesn't have to be just made from the West.
And it's really not a Western thing. It's kind of because Shadows Die Twice won Game of the Year, and that's not a Western game.
Luckily,
that's not a Western
game. They did it last second. They were like, "Oh crap!" Like
I think that game winning was probably something they decided to do because I think he understood that Death Stranding could not walk out of there with that award. Yeah, I think he understood that. You know what I mean? And I think the way they did the nomination process for Game of the Year was already set up for 2 games to only win because it was either going to be Death Stranding or Sekiro. Because if you actually put the best games of the year in there with the rest of them, it would have been a harder choice for people to make. You know what I mean? This time it was 6 nominees that were strong contestants for each other.
Yeah, Control was definitely there getting the Game of the Year and. I don't think Control deserved that spot. It stole that spot from so many games. And Control did not deserve it.
And that's a whole nother story in itself because it seems to be a little vendetta going on with Control with a lot of publications because I'm starting to see Control pop up for a lot of people. Best of 2019 stuff all over the web, and it's like. Where was y'all when y'all reviewed this game? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
They were nowhere to be found. They didn't buy the game. It's
kind of weird.
No one bought the game.
Is that not weird? Like, I'm looking at IGN. I'm looking at
they use the money that they made from Epic Games. Like,
I'm looking at all these other places, and Control is starting to pop up as a nomination. I'm like, why? Why is this happening? Like, it's an ulterior motive going on with Control, obviously. So,
of course,
it's kind of crazy, and I don't know how Resident Evil leaves the Game Awards without one award. without one award.
Not a
like,
single award.
That change should have been nominated for soundtrack too. Like, what the hell?
I don't understand how does Resident Evil not win one award?
Too.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Resident Evil didn't win a single award.
Not one.
Well, I'm kind of glad because Dragon Quest XI didn't even get nominated for anything, so I think it's.
I don't know why you happy for it, and this brings to the I think the
because it's
discussion.
a remake.
That's the thing, but this came to the discussion we had earlier when I said Resident Evil shouldn't be nominated, and look what got announced right before the Game Awards: Resident Evil 3 remake coming out in April. So we're gonna go through this whole nonsense again next year with people trying to nominate remakes for Game of the Year, and it shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't happen.
Destiny's shaking your head. Destiny, you don't think remakes should be nominated either?
They shouldn't,
because it's the Game Awards and all of this is to talk about new things. Like the fact that Fortnite won something is just like what.
I agree.
Well, Fortnite. Well, that category is best ongoing game, so it's kind of.
I'm not surprised, but it's just like.
Yeah. No, I agree, but I think the fact that Resident Evil didn't win anything kind of tells you that probably remakes shouldn't be in there, right? Because it review-wise, it was like the top of lots of places. This was the game, but then when it comes to the Game Awards, oh well, we're not going to vote for it. We're going to vote for new games, you know. So I think it kind of tells you that probably remakes. There should be a category best
for remakes.
Yeah,
there was a lot of remakes that came out this year, like a ton.
It was a lot, and here's the thing: like a lot of publications still gave Resident Evil 2 remake their Game of the Year. I've been looking at it for the last few weeks, and people are giving the Game of the Year. So I'm like, y'all just opened up a whole can of worms, because what happens when we get to next year and the year after that? And you think they're just gonna stop making remakes? Like, it's not fair for the new title, because these old remakes are running on this nostalgia high in people's minds, and then they remake the game to make it look more pretty. And then how can any new game beat that? So like, that's really not fair at all.
Here's the thing: next year we have, big Abaddon Smith in the center. What's up?
Abaddon, you're in the center now.
I don't think.
Well,
okay, he can't hear us. What's up, Abaddon?
Yeah, I think the internet is out in Maryland because both Jordan and I, we got no internet.
Well, that's why the East Coast sucks. So,
hey, I'm here. I'm good. I'm all good.
I'm just joking.
First of all, you go watch your mouth about the East
Coast. well, no, Maryland sucks because I'm good.
It does. Maryland does suck. Maryland does suck. I ain't gonna lie.
Stop dissing the great state of Maryland. Is it a state or what is Maryland?
You don't know what Maryland? Oh my God.
What is it? Is it a city?
At least Maryland's an East Coast state.
It's a state.
It's an East Coast state, dude.
I'm sorry, you guys' states are so tiny. They're like a fraction. They're like a part of Los Angeles.
Are you serious, OJ?
Like Rhode Island is a state, and it's like a speck on the map, dude. Like the Rhode Island is this tiny little cookie.
You did not know Maryland was a state.
That's a shame. Anytime I know Oregon's a state.
That's about as bad as this chick telling me what state is Washington D.C.
Oregon has landmass. Y'all got states that are so tiny. It's like you walk outside, you take a couple steps, and you're like, cross the border to somewhere else.
First of all, New York is actually pretty huge.
No, it's
not.
The
state of New York is actually pretty huge.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people
in
New York.
It's huge.
The landmass itself isn't
City.
huge.
You're thinking about New York City. New York State is huge.
Yeah, you can't just go by the 5 boroughs. It's more than just the 5 boroughs.
I'm talking about the land mass. The land mass is not that. It's not
OJ,
that.
have you looked at a map in the last 20 years?
Go look at the map right now.
Is it as big as California?
So far away.
Oh my!
Is it as big as Texas?
Really?
It's half.
Okay, OJ, let me ask you a question. Do you know what Buffalo? Do you know what Buffalo is?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know where Lake Placid is?
Where's Buffalo?
It's up. It's like up by New York. It's up there.
No.
It's part of New York.
Buffalo's in the middle.
Is it not? No. It's not where Buffalo is by New York. It's not by it.
It's not by New York. It's in New York.
Oh my God.
There you go. Buffalo's in New York.
So you think Buffalo was near the 5 boroughs, Queens?
I don't give a damn about 5 boroughs. I don't care about East Coast states. or
That's
places.
a damn shame. You don't.
OJ, man.
Oh man,
you're not. This is not helping.
And I don't know why
not good.
VC thinks that Florida isn't part of the East Coast. So don't start that shit.
Listen,
VC thinks that
yeah,
Florida is not on the east side of the United
You ain't
States.
throwing me under the bus just because we're beating you. You ain't throwing
Hey,
me
I'm
under the
just
bus
saying, you don't think literally Florida is on the east side of the United States, and you think that it's not on the east side of the United States. So.
South.
Hey, Destiny.
So to get back to the point, New York is so
OJ
huge.
thinks
Lake Placid
Buffalo is
so
near
far
you.
away. Yeah, like right next to you. Like
I just don't care about Buffalo or.
yeah, you can walk out
New
your
York
door
that
and it's
way.
right there.
Just walk a few blocks. And
Yeah,
it's like
yeah. You could just take a train to Buffalo. Apparently.
You could just take a
Yo,
turn
is my
right there.
quick question is my video like clear? Like, is this smooth to you guys or is it sketchy?
Nah, it's pretty sketchy.
All right, I'm
I
good.
mean,
it
it's
looked
getting
like
better.
it's
It's getting
fine.
better. It's getting
I mean,
better.
it's
It's getting better now. It seems like when you move, it gets blurry. I don't know. It's weird.
If you just
Y'all-
stay still.
Yeah, like stay
killing me.
Yeah.
Y'all geography of the own country y'all live in killed. Jesus Christ.
Yo, all that matters is like, OJ, you're really wrong.
Yeah, word.
As someone who says that Florida is not on the east side of the United States,
Hey,
man, all right.
At least
All
I
right.
know with pride I'm wrong. It's just my own ignorance. Like, you just don't know what you're talking about.
You keep on saying that it's not part of the East. If I was wrong, that's cool. All right, I was wrong on
right
it.
here. Everyone in the chat's like, Florida's very unlike the rest of the southeastern states and the rest of the East Coast.
Oh, southeastern? Oh, so it's on the east then.
Well, southeast.
Oh, all right then.
East Coast.
Enough.
Southeast.
Okay,
It's east. It's
on
still
the
east.
It's still
still
east.
east coast.
BC, y'all
It's
both
a
wrong.
South
Florida
Atlantic.
still has the Atlantic Ocean.
All right. Well, I'm in the south.
That's why it's the
It's
East
a
Coast.
South
It's on a
Atlantic
coastal
state. Look it
state.
up.
I'm in California.
It's on a-
Florida, a South Atlantic
Okay,
state.
well, I'm in
right
California, and when I go down to like San Diego, I'm no longer in the West Coast. I'm in the South. I'm in the South when I'm in San Diego. Okay, guys, because it's not West Coast. It's the South. It's the South. So I'm in just the South. All right.
You see how that works? You see how that works?
Oh, y'all killing me right now. Y'all.
Yeah.
I'm in the southwest. No west, just south. I'm in the south coast.
Well, there's someone who's usually here that knows a lot about the November NPD, too.
But that's true. The November MPD.
Well, I mean, but yeah, it's kind of like we're kind of like messed up over here.
Yeah,
Like really, the internet is not connecting at all right now.
So what do you want? Are you
In
on
fact,
like,
I'm
mobile.
Yeah, I'm using my my mobile internet. I have it limited.
Nice.
Yeah, unlimited is so beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
It is, but I may actually drop off the call real fast and call Comcast and see what's going on, get an ETA on this because
They might have an outage right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be like, there's an outage in your area. We're not sure when it's gonna come back. We're so sorry. For the
Comcast is trash, yo.
inconvenience. Maybe
And then you
call-
find out tomorrow morning it's still not back.
Comcast is trash.
Yeah,
I don't
Comcast
like
is a
Comcast.
pain in the ass. They are.
Especially with their upload speeds. Their upload speeds are trash. But anyway,
Comcast is horrible. I had
It
one
is.
time when I was in college.
Comcast has a stranglehold on the East Coast though, so it's kind of hard to avoid.
Verizon 2, and Comcast, both of them are.
you see,
all over.
here's a problem that I have with
wish.
FiOS.
I wish I had
FiOS is strong, but the distance between how much you can have good internet is very short. Like it does not stretch far at all for how much you can have good internet with trash.
Hey, well, I'm right here. I'm doing pretty well. So.
Yeah, you're right there next to the modem.
Well, not anymore. I was right next to the modem. I'm across the room.
You're still in the same room. That's what I'm getting at. If you used to go,
Maybe you should have it in the room. Maybe you should have it right next to your computer. What's the problem?
do you shut up, VC?
It's like,
VC's like, it's simple, right? Abdon's like, no, it's not that simple.
It is.
That's simple.
Some people don't want to be in the same room with next to their modem, bro.
Some people do. I mean,
Hey,
my
I'm no
router and
problem
my
with that.
modem are in the same room as my. But I have a different. Everybody has different setups, though. Some people can't have it in the same
Yeah.
room. So
Like right now, I'm in the same room, so wouldn't matter. But if I want to go, let's say, play my Switch and sit on the bedroom and everything, I can't play at the same consistency because the internet is not as good in there.
That's crazy.
So even Comcast's draws to try. But Files and the Comcast actually.
And you have Comcast?
That's true.
Well,
but, you can get the extenders, Avedon. You get from Verizon. There's extender modems that you can get and plug them into outlets.
That's why I hated Verizon. They're pirates. There we go. Thank you. You reminded me why I never got with Verizon. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm saying if you need an extender, they do have that though. So it seems like you need it. So if you had Verizon,
when I'm in New York, because when I'm visiting New York, that's what they have in New York. Like people I stay with, they have Verizon. So I'll see.
Spectrum sucks. I have Spectrum.
Spectrum is trash.
Wait a minute, you don't like Spectrum, Destiny?
No, it's awful.
Oh, yeah, my Spectrum's good.
It's worse than Comcast.
No, my Spectrum's. It's like I got Spectrum here. Maybe it's because it's West Coast. It's big.
Listen, I used to listen. This is OJ. I'm gonna speak almost your language. I had Spectrum back when it was Roadrunner.
Oh, okay, yeah, me too. It's always been good for
me. Back in those days, that's when I had Spectrum when it was Roadrunner.
Yeah,
Time Warner.
It's always been like
I had it when it was Time Warner too.
So you guys don't like it now, though. It's worse than Verizon.
I didn't like it then.
Yeah.
Back then, cable was good. Listen, it was better than DSL. I'll tell you that much.
No, DSL was a revolution though when it came out. It was like, didn't DSL come out first? Then it was like cable, or was it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
So like, if you had DSL, you could play Madden like at 24 frames per second online. So it was it was pretty good. Pretty good, dude. I was playing Madden back then on my DSL. It took so long to get the PS2 to connect online. You had to like power cycle your PS2 like a million times for it to work with that ghetto attachment in the back. Because I didn't have the newer PS2, I had the ghetto old PS2. So you had to buy that extension. You guys don't remember this. This is old school. You actually had to buy like a
25. You're 40. So.
You had to like.
I do.
You remember that? You had to like buy.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back on the PS2 didn't have a built-in Ethernet port, so you had to.
Oh no, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
you had to buy that big old piece on the back.
You had to buy the big old connector thing, and then you had to connect it to the wall.
Yeah, it was like that big old connector thing. Like the only system that had one built in, like from day one, was the Xbox, the original Xbox, the OG. Which was pretty cool. So, but I didn't feel like paying for Xbox Live back then. So I was like, I had an Xbox. So I was like, I ain't paying for Xbox Live. It's too expensive. So I would just buy on PS2.
The classic days of the original Halo games. Man. Nostalgia for me.
Yeah, absolutely. You were like what, like 3 back then, BC?
Dank Meme said, "Okay, boomer" to you.
I know he. Well, Dank Meme. Yes, that's his go-to thing to say at this point. Okay, boomer, and that's fine. I'm old. It's cool. I like being old. Experience.
That's what I told people. I like being old myself. Someone said that Andy Ackerman said it's like last time I streamed it's like it just means they're trying to call you old. I'm like, that's a compliment to me.
Yeah, I'm fine. Being old is good. All right, but what about these what are we getting into next? We talked about the Game Awards, whatever. November NPD. Baron, you got the November NPD, man?
Yeah, I still got those. I could go over them. We don't have Jordan here.
We don't have Jordan here.
So who wants to volunteer?
Destiny's gonna volunteer to guess the NPD.
I think Destiny would do a good job.
Yeah, Destiny. We play a game with Jordan. Usually is like where you have to guess the NPD, the top NPD sales numbers, or not the numbers, but the position. Like let's say who gets the top spot, who gets the second spot, third spot. So we usually have Jordan do it because he hates NPD numbers. I don't ever hear you talk about NPD numbers or sales, so we're gonna go and let you do that this time.
But here's the catch, Destiny. I give you hints for every ranking, and you have to guess which game it is.
Okay.
So that's how you're not going into it blind. I
feel
basically
blind.
I give you a big hint, and then you guess what game it is. All right, so I got to find this list real quick. November NPD was pretty crazy.
It was pretty crazy.
It was very eye-opening for some people. It was very disappointing for certain fan bases, but
Xbox.
Man, it's
Oh man, Xbox is getting bodied, dude.
Well, to start off the NPD, I will say Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is now the best-selling fighting game in U.S. history. Also, the best fighting game of all time. We already do that. What else we got? Something else happened. Oh man, he faded out again. But that was one of the big things there. Something else.
Switch was the top system sold.
Switch was the best-selling system. I think they put out that the Switch sold over 1 million over Black Friday alone in the US. So I think the total was almost 2 million for the month, which is not surprising considering what launched in November. So now we're going to get into the top 20 of November 2019. You know, what everybody picked up, you know, for holiday gifts and whatnot. So we're going to start with, let's go backwards. Let's go from 20 to number 1 to make it, you know, make it a little more interesting.
All right, Destiny, you're up.
You ready, Destiny?
Oh, let's do it anyway. I don't like track any of that.
Well, you got like every game on there in the back, so
I know,
you're good.
I buy what I buy. No one's buying any of this stuff anymore. Although the N64 always gets really popular and the sales always go up around Christmas, especially this year.
Yeah, 64 is a class. I've seen a lot of tricked out 64s this year on Facebook. It's been really crazy.
Nintendo 64 is one of the best consoles ever made. No cap.
Yeah,
it's one of the most innovative consoles ever made.
That too.
That's the truth too. That expansion pack, that Rumble,
the Virtual Boy.
Oh boy!
Oh my god!
I've always wanted to try that game on Boy, I'll be honest.
I also want to give a shout out before we start this. I want to give a shout out to Ding. Thank you for the 100 core crystals, and then also Kingfisher Games. Thank you for the 100 core crystals. And he says, finish that master's degree now to dive into the backlog. Shout outs to Kingfisher, man. Congrats on that, dude. Congratulations.
I also have another stat I want to talk about that also got released around NPD time. But once we finish NPD, we'll go into that. It's very interesting about it. So, Destiny, you ready for this thing?
I guess.
It's time to play. Name that NPD. All right. November 2019, coming in at number 20 of the best-selling game of November. It is a game that is known to be very gory. It is a game that people like to play. Yeah, very gory, very blood and guts everywhere. This is a game where people. No, not Resident Evil. let me finish the clue first. That was a good guess, but it wasn't Resident. It is a game where people love to practice finishing their opponent.
It's really hard. You keep coming in and out, but I'm going to go with Mortal Kombat 11.
Yes, it's Mortal Kombat 11. There you go.
There you go, Destiny. Hey, nice.
Got all 1 point. You know, number 19. Number 19 is a game that's been on the NPD chart, it would seem like, for 8 years. And it just never dies. And people love to. I don't know who's still buying this game because almost everybody has bought this game. It is sold, I think, over 100 million copies, right? Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
100 million.
You gotta give me more than that.
What, Destiny? That's enough.
Can you re-say it? Because I didn't hear. You went in and out.
And Destiny, you can't look at the chat either. Don't look at the chat.
Okay.
What was it? What was your guess?
Re-say. I didn't. You keep coming in and out, so I gotta.
I don't know. The thing keep going.
Let me do it since you're going in and out. Destiny, is my voice good?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll go ahead with number 19.
Okay, so number 19. It is a game that seems like everybody's bought it, and it's a game that you can kind of just do lots of cool stuff or do whatever you want.
Grand Theft Auto?
Yay, that's it. That is it. Number 19. All right, number 18 is a game that's not very good, and it's based off of a series of like military type of games.
Call of Duty, not good?
It's not Call of Duty, no.
Oh, okay.
It's a famous name that you see this name before the game, and like there's different types, but it'll have this same name, and then it'll be named something else after. So it has like a beginning name, and then like something else, and then like it's in different types of like genres and stuff like that of games.
I'll give you a better clue.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell you were just talking about, OJ.
It's related to Sam Fisher.
That's too good of a clue.
I think she's still stumped though.
Destiny's perfect for this. She can give us every game that sold well in like 1998 on the N64 or something, but she can't do this.
I don't track how well games sell.
I know, that's why you're perfect for this.
I know. I got another clue for you. It's a game that predominantly took up most of Ubisoft E3 press conference.
She's not gonna know that.
I'm not gonna get this shit. It's a war game.
Yeah, kinda. It's multiplayer too.
If it's not a war game, how can you say kinda?
It is. Well, it is and it isn't. I mean, it kind of is.
The description was. You're like, nah.
It's a shooting game. It's a shooting game that's in a long-running series of games with a certain surname before it. So, if I say any more, then it's going to.
Yeah, I know what it is now.
It's going to. I don't think you're going to be able to get this one, so I'm just going to tell you.
No, I don't think I'm.
Yeah, so it's Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That's why I said, like, you know, the Tom Clancy games. They always have that name. Tom Clancy's, you know, whatever. Tom Clancy's this. Tom Clancy's that. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Yeah, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. So it's based off of a series of, like, they're different games, but it's always Tom Clancy before it, which he used to write books about like shooting and espionage and war and all that stuff. So before he passed away. Okay. Number 17. Number 17 is a game that that combines a lot of different universes together for fun and action.
Oh, Jay, come on now.
I can't say anything more than that.
Number 17. A lot of universes.
A lot of different characters from universes together for fun.
Was it? Smash?
There you go. Yeah, Smash. You got it.
That description was poor. I'm like, it combines a lot of people from different universes together for fun. I'm thinking the Cartoon Network Clash of the whatever.
I can't give you too good of a description, otherwise it's gonna give it away. Baron, you think,
let me get the next one.
Okay, you got it.
This game here was recently a launch title, considered the greatest game of the generation, and a game that a lot of Pokemon fans wish Pokemon Sword and Shield was made after.
Oh God. She's not gonna get that with that stupid description that you just gave her.
You went in and out. You said a lot of Pokemon fans. What?
Yeah, see, I gotta do this, Baron, because your Discord is ghetto, dude. Like, listen, Destiny, this game.
It ain't just my Discord.
Okay, this game is one of the greatest games of the generation. A lot of people feel it's one of the greatest games of the past decade, based on a long-running Nintendo franchise.
I don't like this game. Breath of the Wild.
There you go.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, you get in
She's getting real good at it.
She's getting pretty good. All right, we're gonna, for the sake of time-ish, we're going to skip to the top 10. We're gonna skip to the top 10 because otherwise, some of these other ones coming up are stupid as hell.
It's also the way you guys are describing it is like.
Because we can't describe it too good, Destiny, then you'll know. Because you're a gamer, right? Or are you not a gamer, Destiny?
No. I just spent hundreds and thousands on games for it to look cool behind me.
Just to look cool.
So she's gonna get number 10.
Okay, so Baron, maybe your voice will try it, Baron. You can describe this one.
Number 10 is a game that is very beautiful, very good. Recently released, won one Game of Year award at the awards that it shouldn't have won because it shouldn't have been nominated in that damn.
He keeps coming in and out. It's like
I keep coming in and out too much.
It's like
Oh. Okay, all right. So basically, this got nominated. This got nominated for one award at the Game Awards. This got nominated for one award, and Baron feels that it shouldn't have been nominated or it shouldn't have won it. But it got nominated for one, and it's a very beautiful game. It's a very beautiful game that looks really good on the Nintendo Switch.
I think it depends if you consider it beautiful. I don't. It's a little bland in color, but people could say it's beautiful.
That's interesting. That's the first time I heard anybody say that about the game. But all right, Destiny, what do you think it is?
That description gave me nothing.
All right, the game
bland
is
color thing should have helped.
The game is Halloween based.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Are you talking about Luigi's Mansion?
Yes, that's it.
I thought you were talking about something else. Shit.
It's not supposed to be good.
And you said nominated at the Gaming Awards, but it won an award.
I said nominated and won an award that it shouldn't have won. But
I thought you were talking about that Death Stranding, because there is an award.
I was thinking it was.
That's why I said
else
gray.
too.
Like,
but then said Ghostbusters.
Next up is number 9 is a game that I don't know how, like, it's a racing game it's a long running franchised racing game from a company that a lot of people hate.
A lot of people hate.
It's from a company that a lot of people hate, and it's a long running franchise like racing game.
Need for Speed?
Yep, there you go. Need for Speed Heat, number 9.
I like Need for Speed.
I know you like it. I'm just saying. I said that the game. It's a long running franchise racing game. It's from a company that a lot of people hate. So people kind of hate EA. There goes Baron. People hate Baron.
Well, on Twitter, everyone goes crazy.
Number 8 is how do I describe this without actually giving it away? Number 8 is these people in real life, these people make a ton of money, like millions upon millions of dollars, and they're really tall.
Basketball players?
Yes, but what's the name of the game?
Oh, NBA 2K20.
There you go. Next up is a game that is very controversial, and you do a lot of walking.
Oh. You walk a lot.
Yeah.
You walk a lot, Pokemon.
Well, that's actually controversial when you walk a lot. That's true. Pokemon, yes, but that's not the game. But
Ring Fit.
No, you run in that game a lot, but people have described this game somewhat as a walking simulator at times.
You could take what I said before into context too about the bland looking colors and all.
You said the bland looking colors.
No, that's gonna throw her off. No, that's gonna throw off. You walk a lot in this game, and you carry a lot of stuff in this game.
Oh my god, what the name of that game?
This is why I like Destiny so much.
Gotta give her some more.
Okay, this game has really good graphics and a lot of
said it was bland colored.
It is bland color. It's just high quality.
That's what I said. It's gonna throw. There's really good. Give her. What other clue should we give her? Some people even call it a UPS simulator. There's the
worst. Damn.
Baron's cutting in and out.
Yo, the creators of the game are cutting you off, man.
Yeah, he's like.
They're like, how dare you say that?
And this game is it's a new IP, and it was on the PlayStation 4 only.
And we hope that there's no sequel. Well, I hope so.
And it's coming to PC next year.
Through 505 games.
Oh, someone's back.
Little.
Oh my god.
Baron.
Yo, I think Baron, you and Abaddon need to alternate out.
And this game,
like, I don't know what's up with your mic.
What up?
Man.
What's up?
I'm chilling.
And this game also, you throw like dookie bombs at people and like bodily fluid bombs on people.
And dookie noob tubes too.
And like you pee on mushrooms too, Destiny.
You pee on mushrooms.
Or you pee and mushrooms grow when you pee like on the ground.
All right, there's one hint where I think we'll just give. You have to take care of something.
Yeah, you have to take care of something.
It's the one with the baby, right? I can't remember the name.
Yeah, it's Death Stranding. There we go.
I'm like, it's the one with Daryl from The Walking Dead, and I can't remember the name.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're moving up. We're getting closer to Destiny. Number 6 is a game where these are pretty big dudes, and they run and slam into each other. And they make a ton of money.
Oh no, Madden.
Yep, there you go, Madden. Number 5 is we're just gonna say number 5 and number 3. These are the same. So number 5 and number 3. You collect stuff, you collect monsters, and battle against people.
Temtem.
Pokemon?
Yes,
Wow.
that's right. Pokemon Shield was number 5. Pokemon Sword is number 3. And also it was number 4 too. Pokemon Sword. Pokemon Sword was number 3. Number 4 was Pokemon Sword and Shield, the double pack, and then number 5 was Pokemon Shield. So it took
It's
3.
because
That's
more
cheating.
people got Sword.
Yo, hold up. What isn't that cheating kind of?
No, that's how the NPD
Like, for the list?
NPD they count different SKUs.
Yeah, different.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they count them differently since they're packaged like that. So that's the reason why. So Destiny's like, screw this game, I'm out. No.
No. My camera was lagging and when I was trying to fix it.
Yeah, no, it's all good. All right, so we're gonna go. This is the top 2, Destiny. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Number 2 is a game that is a very popular franchise with lore dating all the way back to like the 70s or something like that. That's all I'm giving you.
Star Wars?
There you go. Fallen Order. Hey, you got it. And
Nice.
number one. It's a shooting game that many people like to play every single year.
Oh,
Call of Duty.
There you go. Modern Warfare.
bingo.
Love
Good
Call of
job.
Duty.
Hey.
Flexing on them. Let's
Good
go.
job.
Shout outs.
Love
Destiny,
Call
you
of
actually
Duty.
did like a million times better than Jordan. Jordan usually gets destroyed on me. So we might have to alternate between you two who gets to do it.
Or it could be an actual competition, like with an actual scoreboard and everything.
Oh, okay, yeah, that might be a thing.
That could be a
That
dope.
could
That could be a
series
dope
you start
segment.
Yeah.
That could be a dope segment. Good
Whoever-
idea. Good idea. VC.
Whoever gets the most points between
Thank you,
Destiny
thank you.
and
I hope I get some brownie points for that, and I don't get crapped on for playing Pokemon Sword.
well, VC, how many hours do you have in Pokemon Sword and Shield? You want to let us
No
know?
one needs to know. It's below 100, above 80. That's all you need.
So you worked 2. You worked 2 weeks.
Bruh,
You
it's
worked
been 4 weeks
2
since the
weeks.
game
You got-
come out. It's been 4
Bruh,
weeks
hold
since
up,
the
hold
game
up,
came out.
bruh. You got a whole paycheck.
I'm shiny
Hold up.
hunting for 90
Yo,
hours, guys. That's
yo,
the
hold up.
Shiny
You got an
hunting, though. That's the
overtime
worst
paycheck.
part, OJ.
You got an overtime paycheck, dog.
Bruh.
You got an overtime paycheck playing this
Bruh.
game, dude.
It wasn't
You
even
got
a
an
full 2
overtime
weeks
paycheck
time.
playing
90 hours.
You
ain't
got
anything.
it. So you got
No.
90 hours. Cool. Good luck.
Okay, no,
You just
but
censor yourself.
What do you think it is in between 80 and 100? What else is it gonna be?
Can you hear me, OJ? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. I'm just dancing because VC got so many hours of Pokemon.
VC, it's okay,
I'm
bro.
still
VC,
hatching eggs though. That's the
VC,
problem.
listen, VC,
Like,
listen.
literally, it's all I'm doing in this game.
VC,
Bruh,
I haven't even played.
You snitched on yourself. It could have been 82, could have been 83. You said 90.
Bruh.
You just snitched on yourself.
Well,
VC,
I don't know if it's exactly
bro.
90, but it's about.
VC, man, it's okay, man. It's all right.
What do you mean it's okay?
It's okay. You like the game.
You failed to keep your word. You fell in the trap of Pokemon. It's okay.
Trap. It's not a trap.
fell in the trap.
I was given a
Pokemon is
game
a
code,
trap.
bruh.
You fell in the
Listen,
trap.
The trap of Pokemon is when you're trying to do egg hatching and shiny hunting. That's the problem, and that's my issue. Is because I like to have my competitive team full of shiny Pokemon, and I've been having such a hard time finding shinies because people saw like it takes forever. Like it takes so long in this game. Well, for me specifically to find shinies. Aron, he's been getting lucky. I don't know where he's at, but he gets
How do
lucky.
you-
He finds shinies every 2 minutes.
How do you guys feel about the Pokemon Go buddy, whatever?
To be honest, when I saw that trailer, I bawled my eyes out.
That trailer made
no
it
cap.
look like it
No
was
cap.
gonna be something else.
Yeah, and it's
they
not.
were like, "Hey, let's hit you in the feels." And it's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's a Pokemon
Wait.
Go freaking commercial, all right."
Yeah. Oh, and by
Wait.
the way, guys, Gunslinger and many other people I know, like DJ King and tons of
comes
other
the
people,
damage
have
control.
over 300 hours in 4 weeks. 90 is nothing.
Here comes the damage
Chill.
control.
That ain't damage
Oh,
control. That's
VC.
fact.
Wait,
It doesn't work
wait,
that way,
VC.
but-
It is working, though.
VC. Why are you
I can't hear
comparing?
you. Your microphone's phasing out. Your internet's not with that Verizon extender, man.
Well, first of all, it's called using your phone internet. I'm dedicated to being on the show.
Using a
Secondly,
hotspot?
Here
Shit.
comes the damage
no, that's not a
control.
hotspot. That's actually called your actual service internet on your phone. All phones have. It's called 4G, my friend.
Oh,
Maybe if you spent less time playing Pokemon and researching this, you'll know that.
You see,
I'm
I mean,
never
but
on my
Abaddon, your mic
phone.
is kind of
I'm
loud.
never
though.
on my phone.
My bad.
Yeah, that's all good.
How about now?
I got 5G, dude. 5G is dope.
But I will say this, VC. I will say this though, they had the game longer than you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not really. It's 2 weeks. What are you talking about? Like, it's 2 weeks. Yo, think about that. I would have had to have made 250 hours in 2 weeks to even compare to Gunslinger.
Why are you comparing yourself to Gunslinger? Why is he the gold standard of Pokemon hours? Like, what's going on?
Well,
I mean, Gunslinger may have more time.
Why are you throwing Gunslinger under the bus? Why is Gunslinger in your sights for yourself?
Bro.
Yo, Gunslinger's the homie.
Okay, man. It's okay, bro.
I don't understand why Gunslinger's name get brought up. Well, Gunslinger has more. And that's like somebody who committed a murder said, "Hey, well, he got 2-3 murders. I only got 1." You know, you still committed a murder, bro.
Look at 6ix9ine. He should have been in jail for 47 years. He's in there for 2.
Okay, but
yeah,
he's already served like a year and a half.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
Look, VC, it's okay, man. We know you're gonna put a lot of time into this game.
But the problem is I don't like the game though. That's the problem.
Then why
really
do you
don't
care?
like the game, actually.
Well, why
Dude, hold up.
So invested in trying to create a competitive team first to try competitive to find out if I truly do enjoy the game because that's what the post game's all about.
You just said that you don't enjoy the game though.
Well, that's because I haven't reached the competitive part yet. I'm trying to get my shiny team together, and I can't do that yet because I haven't gotten my shiny
team to be competitive.
You need a shiny team for
you do, and
VC
opponents every time, and then they see the shiny, and then they close out the game. They
okay, but wait, time out, VC. You do not need a shiny team for competitive Pokemon play.
VC, I think you're damage
control. When you're shiny hatching, it comes up with 5 to 6 IVs too, and that's easier than finding them and encountering them and having to give them 5
VC.
You don't need it for to get your opinion whether you like the game or not for competitive play. If your whole goal is to get shinies to get people to quit, that's not really competitive.
But it's not
a competitor wants to play.
It's raising the skill levels in the IVs and the EV training as well, of course. Yes, to
but
play
in
regular
this game,
battle.
you can do it fast. You can do it faster than you've ever been able to do it before.
But you only could do 20 minutes for a 6v6 battle. That's stupid. Let's Go had 60 minutes. Sun and Moon had 60 minutes.
Let's Go has no random wild battles at all, and you only played it for 55 hours before you quit.
And then we go back to Gen 7 when there was random battles, but they also had 60 minutes for 6v6 battles. Come on, OJ.
But you're not even playing. You're trying to shine. You're trying to say, oh well, it only has this. It sucks. But you haven't even played.
What did I say so far in this whole podcast of a shitting on it?
No, you're saying that it's horrible in terms of the setup of competitive battles.
All I said is I don't like it, and I've been putting all this time into
VC.
What do you think this is? Abaddon.
VC.
All right, VC. All right.
You've been through 40 plus hours of just hatching eggs, you'll be bored out of your mind.
Yo, VC. Hold up. No, OJ, I got it. Yo, VC. If I didn't like the game, I'm just gonna shut it down and sell it. Don't play it. I don't play games I don't like.
I'm gonna sell it.
No, he's got a digital version, so we can't sell it. Yeah, and the thing about it, what I don't understand with this is like, if you don't feel that the game is good for like you've already said, well, the way that it's structured is horrible. The way that you just stop playing it.
20 minutes.
Yo, VC.
66 is not long enough. It's
okay,
not.
So then just stop playing it then.
VC. Remember when I went on Kingdom Hearts 3 all the time?
Yeah, but it was good. I was on your side.
VC. I didn't continue. I didn't get past Olympia. I did not play the game further.
I mean,
I did not touch. I did not play the.
If the game is horrible, if shinies are horrible, competitive's horrible, doing everything is horrible, stop playing. It's been 90 hours. You can do your review of the game.
But listen though, Abaddon, with what you said, I also love Kingdom Hearts just as much as I love the Pokemon franchise. I hate.
So do I. I love Kingdom. I love Kingdom Hearts
3, hating the game. I finished the game even though I hated it.
See,
even though I hated it.
You've got 90 hours.
Me and you are different. See, me and you were different. When I don't like something, I value and I'm not saying you don't, but for how much I love myself and my personal time, I feel like that's time wasting if I don't like something. I want to keep doing it. I got so many other priorities.
Hope for the benefit of the doubt, you know, because like
there is no benefit.
That's understandable.
Are you just hoping that at some point in the game it's gonna change your mind about?
Yeah, because like I didn't go into the game honestly. Like when I first started it, I didn't go, "Oh, this game's gonna suck." The moment I started playing it, of course, throughout Twitter, you see my escapades of how I am.
Yeah, you kind of like went off on the game.
Yeah, but when I go and play the game, I always try and go objectively.
Can I say something?
I know he doesn't. I
Hey guys, I've been shitting on this game for a fudging year.
Why you always lying?
But trust me, I went into it not thinking that. Trust me. Can you guys trust me? Trust me. I shit on this game for a year, but trust me, when I went into it, blank mind, baby. Trust me, bro. Okay, VC, I'll just say I trust you, bro. I trust you. You went into it with no preconceived notions whatsoever. Yes.
Yeah.
Iron will.
And then we got that intro cutscene, and Barrett can agree with me. That was cringe as hell. There was no voice acting. Come on, bruh. The cutscenes need voice acting.
Shit on something for a year. Complain about something for a year, and trust me, you'll go into it thinking nothing. Oh, right.
Well, because listen though, there is positives I do like though.
The human brain doesn't work like that. There is. I have never seen a case of the human brain working
obviously, like that. You might have had to need an extra couple years in college for your psychology major.
I have a communication degree.
Some of us are crazy.
I have a communication degree. First of all, I have a communication degree. I do not have a psychology degree. Okay, and the thing about it that I will say this right now, especially with young people.
Well, I ain't a Zoomer. I'm a millennial.
Young people say dumb shit all the time, and what you just said is dumb as hell. I'm not trying to be BVC. I'll say it. What you just said is dumb as hell. To sit there and say that I can crap on something for 6 months plus, then come here and try to act like you went into it with no bias whatsoever, that is false. There is no proof that you can prove it whatsoever.
Well, I was on the Lucas earlier.
Somebody else bought the game for you.
The game is not below a 5, and the game's not above a 9.
Somebody else bought the game for you. You rushed to play it quickly before you rushed to get it open. You put so many hours into it.
3 hours later.
You're trying to tell us that you had no preconceived notions going into it. I'm sorry, man. Nobody's that dumb, okay? Nobody's that dumb to believe you. You can sit there and say it, but unless you can prove it some way, your words are going to have to speak more because your actions are saying something different than your words.
Can y'all hear me now?
Sorry.
Yeah, I get you.
So I'm done with this.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Look, VC, bro. All right, listen, man.
This that big brother, little brother talk. I just want you to know, Barry. You have that tone in your voice.
You just gotta let it go, man. You
There's so many
failed. Listen, hold. Let me finish, man.
Let him finish.
Let me finish.
Can you let him finish, VC?
Let me finish.
All right, Taylor Swift.
Is this
finish.
why Pokemon was supposed to not be brought up?
Yeah.
You failed the whole flat grass game, okay? When you put in 40 hours in 3 days.
It wasn't 3 days, it was a week. It was 6 days.
Excuse me, 5 days. My bad. It's still you did more than a work week basically is what you did. But I understand. Listen. I understand that you want to play so you can have your valid point of views on the game. That's the whole reason I'm still playing this game right now.
Yeah,
that's the sole reason because I don't want nobody telling me. But did you play the game though?
Exactly.
I don't want to hear that shit when I talk about this game.
That's why I started.
But VC, you got 90 effing hours, VC.
It's been a
90.
Month. It's been a month.
90, bro.
People got over 500 in a month.
VC, but you're supposed to be on the hate train with me, but you got 90 hours. I'm not putting 90 hours in this damn game. It's not happening.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a lie from you. I'm just letting you know.
I'm not putting 90 hours in this damn game. I didn't put 90 hours in the Pokemon game that came out last year, and I like that game.
VC, I don't even have 90 hours.
I got
8 badges.
I got more time in Wargroove than Pokemon. I got more time in a bunch of games.
This is a lost cause. VC's just gonna damage control till he's gonna go to the damn grave damage controlling further.
VC, I'm with you. This game has a lot of flaws.
Tons of flaws. I've been on Twitter. Literally, a lot of the houses are copy and paste. It depends on the town, of course. But yeah, that is true.
You know, they've
been doing that for years.
But literally. 90 hours that's a lot. You know what I mean? But I only did this because I'm tired of hearing OJ and I'm tired of hearing Jordan's mouth. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna finish the game regardless of how I feel. I'm going to finish it. I'm halfway through it. I got 4 badges. I'm going to do it.
Nice. Congratulations.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to do it. But trust me. When I'm done, it's going to be the most amazing review you will ever see in your life. Well, you best to believe.
I may wait till you do your review first because I want to see what your review is. You're probably going to go crazy.
Well, wait a minute. Why don't you put your review out first since you actually beat the game?
Well, first off, I want to wait till I finish through the rest of the after game part. I did the post game story. It was only 30 minutes long. Should have been longer.
Wait, you said 30 minutes? You said 30 minutes long? You said the
story where you go and do the post game and go back to the gyms to face off the max rate Pokemon just to face the two guys that look like a sword and a shield. Like that took 30 minutes, and the hot battle was a cakewalk. Like, come on, that hot battle should have been much harder.
Okay.
But that's what competitive battling online for. But I can't do competitive battles online because I'm trying to create my competitive team. But that's basically my whole scenario. But I'm ready to move on. We have a lot of topics to go over. So.
Well, we don't have that many topics. No, but we can't.
How about that new Xbox?
Yeah, how about that new Xbox? Man, I've never seen
my point of view.
This
hold on. No,
this damage control is the worst damage control I've ever seen. One of the worst bouts of damage control that I've ever seen in my life. Like,
I just want to say this to Abaddon and OJ though.
What up?
I played the game long enough now to know that
they're crusaders.
I'm a little bit disappointed in y'all too.
They're crusaders.
Because there's definitely a lot of issues in this game that y'all didn't want to own up to after the fact.
Like what?
They have the mouse from an actual computer PC.
Yo, VC.
What did I not own up to in terms of what I said about the game?
Y'all dogged me so bad when I talked about the wild area. And the wild area.
We both said that the wild area could be better, and that I've said that multiple times. But I said that I said this is the problem that you don't understand. Compared to what we had before, you're comparing it to Breath of the Wild. You're comparing it to to what we had before. It is 10 times better, and your brain cannot process.
OJ, listen. Trust me, if you was wiping your ass with leaves versus toilet paper, I'm pretty sure toilet paper is better than leaves. But listen, that's no excuse for how the state of that wild area is. Y'all should have been way more critical on some of these things in this game that y'all.
First of all, okay.
That's what my
hold on. Let me jump in on this. First of all, what you're saying is that we should share the same subjective opinion. I disagree with that.
Yeah, we all have to be what you think, and if we're not what you think, then it's a problem.
No, you don't have to have my exact opinion. I'm just saying.
But the level of subjectivity.
No,
but you just said that though. You just You just said we wasn't critical enough.
You said we're not critical enough.
I'm not. No, you said you asked me. Do I have to? You have to have the same opinion as me? No,
but that's that same critical.
Okay, so if somebody likes the wild area, if somebody hold up, time out, Baron. So if somebody actually likes the wild area, there's a problem with you, right? So if anybody actually likes it, there's a problem.
No, it's subjective.
We're not saying that. It's
that's what you're saying. That's exactly what you're saying.
No, let me break it down for you one more time because
this will be the last topic on this. So break it down, then we can move on.
I'm gonna break it down for you one more time.
Okay.
There's a lot of ish in this game that would not fly in any other game.
Yep.
Period. Bottom line, and nobody is talking about those things.
Nobody.
Y'all just sweep it under the rug and keep
Nobody's talking about trees. What,
I'm not just talking about trees.
What else?
There are people on YouTube that are talking about it, though.
Everyone's talked about all the flaws in this game. I have acknowledged all the flaws in the game. I have acknowledged though. Is it as big of a deal for me
yes.
as it is? No, it's not as big of a deal for me. That's subjective because Pokemon is about battling Pokemon, not about trees and not about the
collecting. You gotta catch
battling
them all.
and collecting. And this game provides a bigger scope and canvas for battling and collecting than we've had before.
Exactly.
So that's it. Now, if you don't like it as much, that's fine. That's fine.
I think more of a refined.
But did you see the trees in the previous? That's it. It's just we have a difference of opinion.
You stuck on the trees, but it's way.
We have a simple difference of opinion on that. If you don't like the wild area, that's fine. If you don't like the game, that's fine. But just because somebody isn't as critical as you are,
right, Baron?
But wait a minute. Just because somebody isn't as critical as you are, that doesn't mean they're wrong. It just means they like it a little. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly, because here's the other thing with the wild area.
It should be okay that I critique the game. Like it should be okay.
No, but you know, VC, you're an oxymoron because like you're critiquing
Destiny,
the
Xbox Series X, the Xbox Series X. Got it now. No, we're just moving on from this. I am done with Pokemon. I am done.
I know you're done with it because
I put
because
thousands of hours into the Pokemon.
Y'all have been exposed for the frauds that y'all are.
I can't even like Pokemon.
That's what it is.
I can't like the game if I don't hate it as much as you guys hate it.
You can like the game, but you can have to look a little more objective.
Let me ask Destiny a question because Destiny's here.
Hold on.
No, we're not holding on. We're moving on to the Xbox Series X.
No, let me ask Destiny.
No, you're not asking her a question.
Let me ask her.
No, you're not.
She's
not going to come back on the podcast because of how lame you guys are being. Let's move on.
Sorry, Destiny. It took the last 10 minutes to get over that.
Let's move on. So the Xbox Series X. Destiny, you know about the Xbox Series X, right? We'll start with you, then we'll move our way around.
I'm not an Xbox person.
Get off of my podcast. No, I'm
PlayStation Nation.
No, I'm just joking. So, I mean, you're not interested in the Xbox at all? Like, you hear like the specs and all that?
Well, I like the original Xbox. The original Xbox had a lot of good games. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with this one just because of the way it looks. Like, it's shaped like it's going to take computer games. It's going to do computer games. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do with that and how Sony is going to do anything with the PlayStation 5 with all the back and forth they have going on with that in comparison to what they're going to have going on with the Xbox.
Okay. So are you going to buy the system, though?
Most likely.
Most likely? You're going to have that time?
She said most likely.
Okay, so what games are you looking forward to from what we know? Like, I mean, are you like Hellblade? Are you interested in that? Or like Halo?
Honestly, on my backwards compatibility is a must. Honestly, the only thing I play on like PlayStation and Xbox is COD.
Oh, okay. No, there's nothing wrong with it. If you like COD, COD's cool. I watch people play COD. You should stream that. Oh my gosh, Destiny, you'd probably get tons of viewers.
The only reason I haven't streamed the new COD is because I'm doing something with my now video, so I have like all of my PlayStations on the floor. I have this whole thing set up because I'm making a PlayStation video about all PlayStations from every generation.
Nice. Sounds like fun.
There's a lot of PlayStations.
Looking forward to. Yeah, there is a lot of PlayStations. I'm looking forward to that video. All right. So VC, what about you, man? What's your thoughts on the Xbox Series X? I know you're more of a PlayStation Nintendo guy. So
yeah, I'm usually PlayStation Nintendo guy. And the last Xbox I had, I did have an Xbox One S, but it broke. I only had it for a few months. When I did have it, I played Cuphead, and that was basically it. I didn't get to play the Master Chief Collection. My friend had Master Chief Collection.
The last game I played on Xbox 2 was Cuphead. I literally paid for Xbox Live.
Yeah.
And played Cuphead, and then it came to the Switch, and I was like, well, now there's no more need for you.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
so when I saw that, I was like, okay, my Xbox One S is broken. I guess I'm fine. But, like, I think Game Pass is amazing. Like, I was going to get an Xbox One S, actually, for Black Friday, but I'm glad I didn't, because they just announced this. So, I can't wait for Hellblade 2. Hellblade 1 is an incredible game. I got it on PlayStation, and I got it on the Switch. It works great on the Switch. And Halo Infinite's going to be great. So, I'm actually considering picking it up day one. I'm very considering.
Jordan, you were gone the entire time of Pokemon, and now you want to come back.
The internet just came back on. The internet's been off all of the...
You left me crazy. Here to deal
with.
Let
me check my internet.
The storm that they haul upon you with the game sales and everything, and left me here to deal with Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
I didn't plan it.
Yeah.
You think I wanted the internet to go out for an hour and be bored?
Well, one thing I want to mention though is there's gonna be two different Xbox Series consoles. It's gonna be a 4 teraflop and a 12 teraflop. So I think the 4 teraflop could be $300 or less, depending, because it's only 4 teraflops. The Xbox One X has 6, and the 12 teraflop one, that's probably $500, hopefully, but we'll see.
Which one would you get? Would you get the 4 teraflop or the 12?
Nah, I'd get the 12. I'm willing to get 12 for $500. That's totally worth it, especially for the quality. Like, that game Hellblade looked beautiful. It was all in engine when they shown that. So I can't wait. I'm excited, and I haven't been this excited since I got the 360 back in the day.
360 was hype back in the day.
Xbox. And coming right off of the Halo trilogy on the original Xbox too, like people were hyped for the 360 back then.
Oh yeah,
because remember Halo 3 on the original Xbox? I remember that.
Well, Halo 2. Not Halo.
There you go.
Well, yeah, because you said Halo.
You
trilogy.
knew what I meant.
Yeah, we knew what you meant, though. We knew what you meant.
Listen,
all right.
I've been gone for an hour. I want to talk shit.
Jordan, I heard about what's going on in the tiny East Coast states that you live in. So what is everything good? I saw Kimrick's, he was here saying that the internet was down for about an hour.
Yeah, I saw when his DM came through. Then I checked mine because he sent a message to a group chat, and then yeah.
All right. Well, you're welcome back. Good thing that you weren't here because you missed another stupid Pokemon thing.
Nah, you only say things that are stupid when they don't fit your agenda.
Yeah, Jordan, I think it was all of Jordan. I was going too. I think it was all of Maryland.
Yeah, it was all. I was looking like on the little, like barely any reception I had. I was looking at all the complaints on Twitter and checking Comcast and all that stuff.
Oh, is that bad? Like,
yeah, it's all of Maryland and parts of Virginia were out.
Well, it's good that you're back at
This
least.
is what happens when you impeach Trump.
Oh God, no, let's not.
And now we're political.
Let's not.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope G5 ain't in the chat. He'll be wild, and if we keep going,
I know.
so
Seriously, we got some people that get all psycho about politics, even if it's just like a little joke. So yeah, that's. But what you said was actually legit funny though. But all right, moving from that, let's go
Xbox
ahead.
Series X.
Xbox Series X. So Destiny had her take on that. VC, what about you, Abaddon? You're not really an Xbox dude either, are you?
Nope. But since PSO2 is coming out in spring 2020, I will be getting an Xbox. So yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
just for that?
Wait, you think it's coming out in spring?
It is coming out spring 2020. They have the closed beta available actually.
Wait, what?
Like, they're gonna have a close.
What are you talking about?
No, he's asking about the
PSO2.
Series X, Abaddon.
Oh, we're talking about the
no,
Xbox Series X though.
Oh no, I'll say you said you asked about Xbox, so I'll be getting Xbox. So in turn, I will be getting the Series X down the line because I'll, if I get the Xbox One, I might as well.
So you're gonna buy an Xbox One, then you're gonna buy an Xbox Series X.
Yeah, I am.
Don't do that.
Listen, I want to
don't do
play.
that.
I want to play. I want to play PSO2 with everyone else.
I know, but here's the problem with that. It's like you're gonna get an Xbox One X or you're gonna get an Xbox One S.
Oh, the S. I'm gonna get the all digital.
See,
the 150.
you're gonna get. See, it's not gonna be as good, dude, because that system's nowhere near as strong. Like you literally get like way better frame rates and resolution on the Xbox. Like the Xbox One X is actually like it's the power gap between the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X is a bigger power gap. I think it's a bigger power gap than the Xbox One X to Xbox Series X, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
You can compare that to the original VCR Xbox One too. The gap between that and the Xbox One X is huge.
But I think it's just on the GPU side. The CPU side, that might not be the case because the CPU in the Xbox Series X is pretty good. But it's just in terms of raw power teraflops. Like the Xbox One S is like
you've been pretty nerdy tonight.
It's like 1 point something, like 1.4, 1.5 teraflops or something like that. Raw computing power.
42.3 gigawatts.
But like the Xbox One X is like 6 teraflops, whereas the Xbox Series X is 12. So it doubles it. Whereas from the Xbox One S to the Xbox One X, it's like 3 to 4 times. So
that's insane.
So I mean, if I were you, Abaddon, wait, my man, just wait and get yourself.
Nah, you do you, Abaddon. You get that.
I think
Xbox.
you should wait, Abaddon. Like I'm waiting now.
Yeah, if the Xbox One X, if I see the Xbox One X on sale, then I'll think about it. But then,
But if you buy the Xbox, see the thing, if you buy the Xbox One, the S, that's true. You can get the all digital, you can play it, and it'll be fine.
You get Games Pass and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you get Games Pass, you'll be fine because it's gonna be cheap, So I mean, I don't want to, and I know you love PSO, so just go ahead and get the cheap, so you can play it, because
but then I want to see. You know what? I'll see when it comes out on PC when they release on PC.
Oh yeah,
I want to see.
Do you have a 4K TV?
What?
Do you have a 4K TV?
No, I don't.
Then it doesn't matter. Get the SAD.
Frame rates too, though.
Frame rates, though.
Frame rate, it's gonna be so unnoticeable for the most part. Unless that game literally has bad optimization in general, it's not gonna be worth the price gap.
Yeah, because I might just wait till they announce everything for the PC. Because if they could say I could do cross progression and transfer my character over, I'm just gonna go PC.
I think you will. I think you are gonna be able to do that.
If I could transfer my character over, then I'm gonna do that. Just help empower a little everybody up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. What about you, Jordan? Xbox Series X.
So Xbox One.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I want one.
You want one?
Hell yeah, I do.
Dude, Borderlands will be dope on there.
I can't wait.
Borderlands 4.
Maybe.
Hell no, not that soon.
You shut your damn mouth, you hoe.
You shut your damn mouth. All you Pokemon freaks can shut the hell up.
Oh man, you can smell that booty breath. Jesus.
Hey, now. Hey.
Any games that you're like interested in terms of what they showed off, like Hellblade or anything like that, Jordan?
What they showed off, we got Hellblade and we have Halo. That's the only things we know.
Yeah, you interested in one of those two games, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, of both of them. That's it. That's all we got. Oh, we definitely know there's another Forza happening. That's for sure, and FIFA. I won't give FIFA, but I'd get that new Forza because I know it's gonna look pretty damn good.
You know, I always get tripped up with that. It's like I always say like Forza, but it's Forza.
Yeah, I refuse to say it like that.
Yeah, you know what? And I learned that from John Spawnway when he was like, "Yeah, it's Forza," and I'm like, "Dude, I've been saying Forza for like 10 years or whatever."
I'm gonna continue to say Forza because ain't nobody can say
Forza.
Forza.
I refuse. I put my foot down.
Put your foot down on the T.
I put both of them. In fact, I'm sitting. I will not stand for this.
So how do you of course I'm gonna get the Series X as well. If the Series X is under 5, I'll get it.
It's not.
It's 5 is that if it's 5, that launch lineup has to be magical. Yeah. But it's starting off good because you got Hellblade and Halo, but
wait, well,
we don't know Hellblade.
We don't know if Hellblade.
Well, we don't know if Hellblade is going to make it, but the fact that they showed that early, he said it's like a launch type of window type of deal. So I'm not a big Halo fan, so it's going to be something else. Maybe EA will pop out and say, "Ooh, here goes the new Madden on Series X." I expect that to happen.
They're going to port all that stuff to the system.
Yeah, so
day one.
I'm going to get it, but here's a question I got for everybody.
No.
How do you? He said no. It's not a yes or no question, so take that.
Let's just know to you.
But anyway,
in general.
But anyway, how do you feel about what I mentioned about a couple of months ago? Do you feel like the momentum is absolutely going to change now when it comes to how Xbox is this generation versus PlayStation? You think it will flip now? Because I kind of feel it like it's going that way, just based on everything that's happening.
It's possible, but it's still too early to tell.
Do you think the PS5 will be ready by that time?
Yeah.
If the PS5 is $600, it won't sell.
No, it can't. That number in the industry, that $600 number, is a no-no number. No one will touch that. These companies will take a loss to sell consoles, which most of them do at launch anyway. They'll take a major loss in what they pay for these consoles to sell them at a $100 price, and they'll make that money back later. So they're willing to. If either of them are over 500 at their highest model, whatever that is, it can't be higher than that. Like that has to be the top number.
Yeah, Jordan, I don't know if you were here. I think you missed it. There's going to be
the
4 teraflop Xbox One.
Oh, I heard that.
Xbox Series X, and then there's going to be the 12 teraflop one. And I'm predicting that the 4 teraflops will be $300 and the 12 teraflops will be $500. That's my personal prediction. Because like 600.
I don't know. I don't know if that's really going to happen. I'm still iffy about that happening at all.
600 is too much. It's way too much.
No, I mean the 2 different models.
No, there's 2 different SKUs being worked on. There's multiple. That's why it's just called Xbox. Here's the Series X. They are going to launch a lower model because their plan of recent is to get
at least have it be
Xbox
time
on the market. Right? That's not their goal, is to get these systems on the market.
Well, I assume that's their goal, but with Microsoft,
Microsoft has said they want their stuff everywhere. They want to get consoles on the market. And while I do think 300's pretty low, for a console, I think they're going to take a big hit on that one just to get it out there.
I'm just
because PlayStation won't go lower than 400. That's the lowest they'll go.
Yeah,
I doubt that.
It's going to be an interesting way to unfold. 2020 is packed. That's the last topic we had. The 2020.
Is there something you two want to share with the class?
He said class.
No. Well, on Twitter, I put up a stupid post just because you weren't here for the Pokemon segment, so I was just joking around with this.
Oh Lord, here you go with this. We need to. You know what? We need to collectively. Outside of the podcast, we need to have like a Pokemon.
We got Optimus Prime and Decepticon just with auto tune right now.
So no, we have 2020 predictions. We'll finish off the podcast with that. We'll make it a clean 2 hours. We'll finish off the podcast with that. So 2020 predictions. We're gonna start with Mrs. Retro Nintendo Queen, Mrs. Retro Queen herself, Destiny.
What's up?
By the way, for those who are giving Destiny some smoke on that, you know, I'm the one who said that she needs to name herself that. Okay.
Yeah, it's literally your fault. You were like, you should call yourself Nintendo Queen. And I was like, you. And then the internet.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, the internet just.
Hold on.
I was like, okay.
Why are they mad though? That's
because people are jealous as hell.
Of course,
people.
I mean, who's more qualified than she?
No one.
That's what I said. Based on the collection,
what I'm trying to figure out.
Based on the collection and based on the knowledge and old school gaming and all that stuff, I said.
Listen. People just want to have their own place to talk and complain, and that's what they use their platforms for.
Yeah, people straight up.
I mean,
I'm trying to figure out who's the girl that's more qualified than Destiny. That's why I want to know.
I mean, OJ's homegirl Mandy was like Miss Click. I was like, Miss Click is good.
Miss Click is awesome. She's definitely Nintendo Queen too.
That's my sister.
No, Miss Click is definitely she's that too. But she's also she plays. She's like Overwatch and all sorts of stuff.
Dude, we were playing Splatoon together last night. She's nuts, bro.
She's the Splatoon Queen. How about that? She is the Splatoon.
She really is. She's nice at Splatoon.
Splat it up, man. She's nuts. She had like a vendetta for me. She secretly joined me while I was live streaming and just wrecked me in front of her.
I think I definitely ran into her at some point, like early in Splatoon.
I need to play Splatoon again.
She was very good from the very beginning of the game. Like she didn't even like take her time to get good. She was already like amazing from the very beginning because of how good she was in Splatoon 1. So yeah, she's like the Splatoon.
Yeah, she's nice. Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah. No, she is nice. It's just one of the people who had a big issue was like Mandy Lee.
Mandy?
I saw that.
Why does Mandy have an issue?
Well, let's not get into.
I saw that.
Hold on. Let me say this right now. Let me say this right now because Mandy's probably watching. Mandy, we love you. We love you, Mandy, but you ain't there yet. Okay,
Baron.
You ain't there yet.
What are you,
Baron? Why?
What?
Baron.
That's Baron. I love Mandy. What are you talking about?
Baron, say sorry.
Say sorry.
What was?
Apologize.
Let me rephrase that.
Apologize.
Mandy,
it's not too late to apologize.
You are on the road to becoming the Nintendo Queen in line. But you just, you're not there yet.
That's not an apology. No, stop it. I don't like your excess tone, sir.
Listen,
apologize.
Listen, I want to be the heavyweight champion of the world, but I'm not going to go out there and say I'm the heavyweight champion of the world.
Apologize, Baron. Just apologize.
Why do you apologize? Y'all are so damn sensitive in this world. Jesus Christ.
Apologize to Mandy and apologize to Destiny.
Things too, Baron. That's
why I'm apologizing to Destiny.
Apologize to Destiny and apologize to Mandy now.
Why am I apologizing to Destiny? Mandy, if
Baron, stop talking.
Mandy, I apologize if you get offended, but everybody knows what I'm saying. It's like you can't come out on top of the mountain. You have to walk way up.
I'm just stop talking, please.
What?
And OJ, you say I dug myself in a hole. Like,
Listen,
I'm begging you to stop talking.
Your hole literally is just a little dead.
Can you please stop talking?
Like, dude, like you are backhanded compliments right now.
I'm not backhanded. That's not a backhanded compliment. That's just being real.
Dude. Okay.
All right. I'm done because everybody's just so sensitive about everything. It's like nobody can be truthful.
Why don't you go?
No. People can be truthful. It's just that in a setting like this, it's kind of hard to do because everyone takes things in their own.
Yeah, like it's not.
I know they do.
It's not that. It's like, yo, Baron, hold up, Baron. I get what you're saying, but I'm also looking at people would like to misconstrue what you're saying into something else, and I'm looking out for you and saying, I know
something
what you're
else
saying.
Like what? Like what?
No, we can't, guys. We can't delve into this, okay? We can't delve into. Joey's here too. What's up, Joey? Good to see you here, man. Welcome to the stream.
Joey.
Yeah, Joey. Joey's here. He's
Joey.
Yes, Joey. Joey's here.
Joey.
I think he lives in Buffalo. I think his name is Joey Buffalo. I don't know where Buffalo is.
You don't know where Buffalo is, OJ.
No idea where it is, but he lives in Buffalo.
Buffalo he's right at Niagara Falls.
Yeah, right by the pool.
His name is Joey B-U-F. That's what his name is. Joey B-U-F.
Buff.
Yeah, Joey Buff.
Well, according to
what
OJ, it's right next to Manhattan. So that's
right next to Matt. Did you say right next to?
It's just like a train stop away.
Did you just say right next to Mad Hatter? Is it right next to the Mad Hatter? What'd you say?
You get off it. You get off it.
You don't know what Manhattan is either. Good lord.
What, the Mad Hatter?
Yo, I need to go back to New York sometime next year. I'm going back.
I might come up for New Year's.
I would.
God, that's like the worst time.
That is the worst time.
2020 glasses.
That is the worst
I
time.
can send you some 2020 glasses. Really, do they not have them?
I still want to go.
Yo, take it from Destiny. It is the worst time to go there. Like you'll be stuck in Manhattan all night.
I'm not trying to listen. I have a friend who literally lives right there, and I'm like gonna go party at their place. I'm not gonna go to the Times Square. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, I'll nope.
That's too much for me. There's too many people. I'll fight someone.
Yeah.
I guess you haven't been in a college party or anything. You're like shoulder to shoulder people. Something.
Nah, see, you gotta go to house parties.
These are called
house
private
parties
event
parties.
Too.
But
you gotta go.
I don't go to bar parties or college.
I go to house parties.
Private event. Yeah, I go to private event.
Those are dope too, of course. Yeah.
Where it's not shoulder to shoulder.
But what about the predictions for 2020 though?
Super Mario Party 2.
God, no, please no. For the record, I love Miss Clicks. She's awesome. If she wants the crown for Queen, she can have it. I'd give it.
Can I have it?
Don't relinquish your crown like that. Don't relinquish your crown like that.
Just
on your crown.
It doesn't matter. It's just the name.
No, seriously.
It's based off of your Nintendo collection. That's all it is.
I have a collection.
I'll say this though. I'm looking forward to Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana remake. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yes.
The release date trailer they gave out today, that got me hyped.
Oh man, I am excited.
I'm surprised you didn't say Final Fantasy remake for the 8,000th time.
I wait for that game, but you guys know that already.
I'm looking forward to that game. But what about does anybody have Destiny? Do you have any good predictions for 2020?
Honestly, not at this time. I haven't been able to predict because I'm still trying to complete this. I'm not done with this, so I'm not. My NES collection.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've been trying to complete it for like a year now.
She's like, I'm focused on the old school, so I don't have time.
I'm trying to complete this. I have a trip going to Japan soon, and I'm trying to get everything I want to pick up from there in order.
Nice.
All right, there we go.
New games right now. The only thing I'm focused on is COD. I haven't had the COD bug in like a really long time.
I might play some Apex today.
Apex is getting kind of crazy because they're having like a $3 million up for grabs tournament type of deal.
That game is amazing.
So it'd be great if Smash had $3 million tournaments. Oh wait,
$3 more like it.
No, it's $30 and a coupon at Chuck E. Cheese that expired 2 years ago.
Dude, Smash players like they win like a major, they be getting those big old huge like checks, but have like $12 on there, dude. Big old huge check for like $12. Won grand finals at Evo. Get $12 and some like I don't know, some steak.
A cold slice of pizza.
Cold, maybe it might be warm, dude. Smash players be getting.
It's wet. It's a wet piece of pizza.
And then you might
get probably a sweaty pizza to be honest.
And
you gross ass greasy pizza.
You might get your money like 4 or 5 months later. You might.
Yo, can we get a Damon X Machina 2?
Damon X Machina 2.
Gunslinger would love that.
Oh,
and then I won't buy it.
Yo, I think more people bought Ring Fit over Damon X Machina.
Probably Ring Fit.
Damon X Machina had great mechanics too, though. I will say that.
Not saying it's a bad game, but in regards of how it was marketed and how it was handled, everything they killed the game.
Yeah. I would like a Damon X Machina too. I think that'd be dope though. But what about VC? I know you have some predictions though, VC, right?
Yeah, I think Super Mario Party 2 is likely since we've had 0 update for that game for the first one. I think Mario Party 2 is most likely, and I think they're gonna do some hopeful good improvements to the online because who wants to play just 10 mini games when there's 100 games? Like,
you know what? I'm gonna take a leap and say Splatoon 3.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's gonna be Splat 3, dude.
Yo, next year though, I think it'd be the year after actually.
No, it's been 3 years next year. So
I think 2020 is gonna be like the bomb, like the year Nintendo just drops the hammer and they're gonna drop
Metroid 4.
Except for Metroid 4, but you're gonna see
2022.
I could see Zelda, Mario,
2027 at this point.
Mario Kart 9, and Splat 3. I can see that next year.
I don't think Mario Kart and Splat are both going to come out the same year, though.
They did that. They did that the first year. They did that the first year it came out.
But
that's
also
why I believe it's possible.
But they're still making so much money on the last Mario.
But
they're not.
Why I think it's going to be another year.
They're not making any more new content for those games anymore.
Jordan, can you turn up your Jordan? I think you just turn up your mic a little bit, Jordan, if you can.
I'm literally right on top of it.
Oh man, really?
I am literally right on top of it.
You're probably like, I'm really right on top.
Okay.
Crazy.
That's literally what I'm doing. I'm literally eating my foot. Hello.
Whoa.
Phrasing.
Okay. Well,
What do I sound like? Is it weird?
no. It just sounded a little low, but I mean, if that's the best.
Well,
thing
you
can
got
do,
like
that's
this
cool.
deep.
Did you hear that?
Predictions. I think that we're going to see another remake of epic proportions, like a Resident Evil, but from a different company. So
Resident Evil 4.
No, not that.
Sorry, Dino Crisis.
Maybe.
Oh God! Please do not. Resident Evil 4 did not need to be remade.
No, Resident Evil 4
Let's
doesn't need to be
remake
remade.
it.
We could get an Assassin's Creed 1 remake.
Hell no! No!
I'm saying that's likely. That's likely.
No, I'm okay without that.
No,
I'm okay without it too. I didn't like Assassin's
But we need a
Creed.
Legend of
I think
Dragoon.
it's
Legend of
likely.
Dragoon remake. Hell yeah, Legend of Dragoon. That'd be super dope. Like, we need
Let's
like
get-
PS1 games.
Nintendo
Let's get-
Kart isn't happening
Damon X Machina remastered.
for the PS4.
Tony Hawk, a real Tony Hawk game.
Oh no, Skate 4. Ugh.
A new Toe Jam and Earl game.
There already was a new Toe Jam and Earl.
Well, I'm saying another one.
Oh, another game. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, because I know you reviewed the game. I watched your review.
Chameleon
Yeah,
Twist
I
3.
did. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Want a
man.
new Chameleon Twist?
Racing with Ryan too.
Oh yes.
Remastered.
Yo, that game's coming out next year with the way that was made.
I ain't giving that
Croc
dude no more
3.
money. I'm sorry. I've already given him enough from me and my daughter watching his damn video. I ain't giving him no more.
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remake.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yes.
happening. That's
Do
happening.
not
That's
do
happening.
that.
Yes.
No,
Do
that
not
is
do
happening.
Give me
Yeah.
Diamond and Pearl or give me death.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
God,
that's
no.
happening. That's Banner,
I'm
that is
sorry,
happening.
but no, that does
Sinnoh.
not need to happen.
We
No,
need
but I'm
to
telling
know
you,
or
it
it's a
is
sin.
happening. They hired
Sinnoh
for it
or
2
it's a
years.
sin. Spread the hash.
No, we need it. Wait a minute, Baron. You wouldn't
Sinnoh,
want a
it's a
Diamond and
sin,
Pearl. Wait a
bro.
minute. You wouldn't want a Diamond and Pearl remake?
I would love one.
I don't want any kind of Pokemon because I got all the flat grass.
Well, they need to focus on actually creating a console Pokemon game
They need
first.
to make the
Hey,
Pokemon
at least
work.
the Gen 9 remakes are gonna have more
Pokemon Snap would
Pokemon
be
than
really
Sword and Shield. But no.
Pokemon Snap would be cool.
Yo,
My
Pokemon
only
Pokemon-
prediction is, I think
Go
I
ahead.
think cut off.
I think my internet's trash. That's what
I think
I honestly thought that when they did the Labos VR, that Pokemon Snap was going to be one of those put out.
It
with
should
Should
have.
have Destiny. It should have, or a new one, or a remaster.
Or at
For
least like
$20 in eShop.
any one of the Virtual Boy games.
Poke
Yeah.
Park Adventure 3.
I hate Labo though. I wouldn't want Pokemon Snap to be restricted by Labo. That's the thing that I
bad.
don't want.
You never
need
made
to-
that Labo video, asshole.
I did.
No, you did not.
No,
I did.
I didn't see it.
No, I
didn't
said
see
no,
it in my
no. I
feed.
said that I made. I did like a bonus and whatever to make
A
up for
bonus.
It. Yeah.
Ooh.
I feel
Tisk,
like-
tisk.
Look at
Labo, I
these,
hate
Jasmine.
Labo. I really don't
I-
like Labo.
I feel
Then
like
why'd you buy it?
It's their way of taking like a cheaply dipping their toe into seeing what people might be interested in. Like
Yeah.
that was their cheap way of re-dipping their toe into VR because of what happened with the Virtual Boy.
Probably,
It's
yeah.
great because no one wanted to freaking build all this bullshit to then just put where.
Don't tell me the internet went out again.
No, it muted the last couple words you said.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone got muted for some reason.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm
that's
here.
Discord being Discord.
Yeah,
Okay, because I'm making a thumbnail. I was like, hold up, so it don't sound right.
they really want you to buy their turbo service.
Yeah, and it's not that good when you do conference calls. It's only good for your actual servers, not for these private calls. I actually bought it before. It doesn't really help these private calls.
No, I definitely would wish for a new Punch Out or a new Star Tropics, but I don't expect either.
Nintendo's
Yo.
like, man, we're not trying to get into this.
I want Fight Night.
Punch Out's weird though because like Punch Out, it's like in today's day, people would get butthurt about Punch-Out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because of the characters you face, but they could just make new characters.
Yeah, but it's not as funny if they're not like stereotypical characters. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to fight.
They can make it more story-based, narrative-based, maybe.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Maybe you make it more just about going through and actually being like you still have like the puzzles and all that, just not the whole play on stereotypical characters from different countries. Maybe. Yeah, that's true. You can do that, but then it makes it not as funny though, right?
Training in the boxing.
Come on, you know it's cool. Like when you fighting against like who was it like the Japanese dude, and like they're Japanese, so I'm gonna say this, all right? And like you punch him and there's like sushi, like you know what I'm saying? Like he's getting dazed and there's like sushi around it, like stuff like that. Like disco
like stars.
Yeah, like Disco Kid. He's like you know like really. Like flashy black dude, you know what I'm saying?
Shit,
like
I want
flashy. That boy was suspect as hell. What are you talking about?
I want a duck hunt, but from the perspective of the duck.
Oof. That doesn't sound like the best game. It's gonna be rated M.
Hey, listen, I want it. It's gonna happen, okay? We can play as a goose now. There's a shark game. Let me play as the damn duck.
I'd like to play as the dog.
No, too bad you play Smash Brothers.
Just play Smash.
I want Hey You Pikachu too. That's what I want.
I got that game too. Nah. Hey You Pikachu.
Pokemon Puzzle League would be dope. I'd be down for Pokemon Puzzle League.
Yo, facts. It's a copy.
Would you say Destiny Def Jam?
For New York. I want a remake of Def Jam Fight for New York.
Oh,
me too. There you go. There you go.
I'll take that. Yeah, I want to be Jay-Z, and he goes, "Oh."
Sean Paul.
No, dude, the best.
And Sean Paul's like, "Come and give it to you."
Ludacris is the best person in the
man.
game. Yeah.
Ludacris, because he had those aerials, man. He was quick because you know Ludacris is like a tiny dude.
Game.
So it's like,
are they gonna put all the new age rappers in the game?
No, hell no.
No. Hold on, OJ, hold on, wait a minute. You know what would be dope? That would be dope. Old school versus new school. Def Jam. That would be dope.
The old school would kick the new school's butt.
For real, it's like
it would be.
Who are they gonna have? They're gonna have like 6ix9ine.
Lil Pump.
Well, the babies are right.
You got beat the crap out.
You gotta have like Drake and Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. You know.
Wait a second, guys. They gotta all be on the Def Jam label though. Who's on the Def Jam label?
No, they don't have to be on the Def Jam label because they got rid of that in the last two games. So they just got to agree for it. You know what I mean? They just got to agree to it.
They should have like a bonus part where you can play like Chris Brown and versus Rihanna.
I could.
I think they will purposely not put them in the game because of that.
I could talk to Fat Joe. I got connections.
I would just pick Rihanna and just kick Chris Brown's ass the whole time. That's what I would do.
I don't think there's girls in the game actually.
Well, they should add that.
It's been a long time since I played the game.
There's no women in. I don't think there's any women in the game, but they should add.
Yeah, I didn't remember if they're like.
Yo, put Queen Latifah in.
They should, dude. Queen Latifah would be dope.
Dude.
They should.
That would be good.
They should add females. I feel like in a few of them they did have.
Did they?
Because I thought Lil' Kim was in one of the games. I was pretty sure.
Yo, what are y'all talking about? Of course the games have females. Y'all don't remember Lil' Kim and all that? Like, what
I don't remember.
I felt like it had.
I don't remember I don't remember.
Most people didn't play as them.
The first two games had females.
What about the other ones?
I don't think Icon had females in it.
Well, what the shit, dude? It had E40.
Okay, so
E40's not a female. What do you?
E40's kind of
I'm just saying, is that who they exchanged it for?
Yeah, it was mostly males, but yeah, there were a few.
It was very few females.
But it would be cool if there was like more. Like I would like TLC.
They can get Lizzo. They can get Cardi B.
Salt and Pepper.
Cardi B.
TLC.
Hold on, wait a minute, OJ. What? You gotta understand. There's going to be no deceased people in the game like this.
Yeah,
so
none.
That's not going to
happen.
There's
only one of them. Only one of them died from TLC. There's still two other ones.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're not going to put dead people in the game. They're not going to.
Well, it's just one dead
left
person.
eye.
And you can still have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it ain't gonna be no Biggie, no Tupac, no Left Eye, no Aaliyah, nothing like that.
You could put the other.
If they did like a legendary.
Listen. If they have dead people, they gotta have Big Pun and Big L.
Is Eminem the final boss?
He should be.
Why would it be the final boss?
Why would he be the final boss? Overrated.
He's a battle rapper.
I'm just saying. Nah.
He's a battle.
All I know.
He's a battle rapper who lost against MGK.
He did not lose against MGK. Are you fucking stupid?
Yes, he did.
No, he did. He bodied MGK. MGK got everything wrong in his song, dude.
Jordan, here's the thing.
Dude,
here's the thing.
God, bro.
It's just like Pokemon and Star Wars. The franchise and the fans don't know what to talk about half the time, and they do know what to talk about half the time. It's one of those weird conundrums, right? MGK won. And I love Eminem.
Versus Nick Cannon.
Hold on, wait. First of all, y'all need to stop because MGK did not win.
Trash, but
that's number
Eminem.
one. That's number one.
Trash, but he beat Eminem.
Number two. I think this game is going to be done because the Def Jam Twitter they've been teasing this game for the last year and a half.
Jordan, you're dying laughing right now. I wish I could see your face right now.
Because that's the biggest crock of bullshit y'all ever said. Like, he did not lose to that man. Like,
all I gotta say is this. I mean, like, you can't roll around. You can't roll around with the man bun and win. I'm sorry, and Eminem you can't roll around with the man bun and win.
Him. See, be more cool right there. Eminem fans are the worst. He understands.
You know what would be the best part if they announced this game? You know what the best part would be if they announced this game? And I'm gonna leave on this note.
Well, let's talk about it.
If it's exclusive to Nintendo Switch.
It's not going to be. You know it's
not. Yeah, this isn't Marvel.
If you thought a shitstorm would have happened before,
people would lose their minds. People were like, I thought this was a kid console. What the hell is this?
Hey, man, we've seen stranger things happen before. This can possibly be one of them.
I buy it.
All right, well.
Like, people aren't realizing that M isn't like an actual battle rapper. Like,
no, he originally was.
He's a lyricist. He's a lyricist. There's a difference between a battle rapper and a lyricist.
Like, he is both.
I'm done, y'all. I'm done.
I respect VC's opinion on when it comes to the rap.
He originally wasn't battle rapper.
I might disagree with you, VC, but I highly respect your opinion on rap and all that. So I mean,
because like, he is a lyricist. He has bars, but like when it comes to battle rapping, it's
rapping.
He grew up battle rapping. That you can't take that away.
The whole movie 8 Mile is based on him.
Yes, I understand, but he's not anywhere near who he was.
Rap with him
but here's the thing. But here's the thing. I'm gonna call this out. No one wants to talk about this. Eminem only went after people that was not on his level. Yep. He always went after people like Britney Spears. He always went after people who could not battle rap. Look at the people who he went after. He went after people who does not battle rap. People challenged him and he ignored some of those battle raps. We don't talk about that so much. We don't talk about when Lupe challenged him. We don't talk about that stuff.
What, Lupe Fiasco?
Yeah, Lupe Fiasco would murder.
But see, here's the problem. Here's where we're getting at. M is so mainstream that you don't recognize Lupe Fiasco's lyricism, and that's the problem.
You obviously don't know how lyrical
more like Lupe Fiasco, bro. He's fucking trash, man.
Wasn't there like some recent beef between Eminem and Nick Cannon?
Yeah, but Nick Cannon's just doing it
in the chat, Jordan.
Nick Cannon's just doing it for publicity, though, Destiny.
Like, yeah, Nick
Cannon's a fucking idiot.
I'm not even worried about Nick Cannon, but really, how can you say Lupe is trash?
Lupe is not that. If you talk about even the top 50, Lupe Fiasco is not even touching that with a 10-foot pole, bro.
Really? With lyricism?
We're talking about lyricism here, not songs.
I'm not talking about, oh man, this is fucking dope. This is the hottest new song. I'm talking about legit talent. He's not in the top 50.
Absolutely. Really? I can name a few songs off the bat easily that could change that.
And we're not even talking about his mainstream album Lasers that everyone knows about. We're talking about the actual good stuff that people remember, like Food and Liquor, everything else.
People know. Real fans know Food and Liquor
the mainstream audience mainly only knows Lasers.
This is definitely interesting, but
which is why Lupe Fiasco doesn't like that album too.
But it's also a conversation that we'll have to have for another day.
Okay,
Lupe Fiasco, bro.
We'll have to have for another day. Maybe we'll discuss it. But like I said, I don't want to keep you guys too long because it's already pretty late in the East Coast. So what we're going to do, this is a pretty funny podcast, great podcast. Baron kept on going in and out. I want to thank everybody for going through. We're going to just do a short outros before we go. We'll start with our queen, Destiny. I don't give a damn what anybody says, Nintendo Queen. She's here. The name's great, and she's doing fantastic. Her channel's blowing up, so make sure you guys check out Destiny. Destiny, where can they find you at?
You can find me, you can find me at Destiny FOMO on all social media. I'll be streaming from Japan next week, so if you trying to hang, YouTube is Destiny FOMO.
All right, Destiny. Shout outs. Congratulations on the channel, too. You're doing absolutely awesome. And Destiny, I got to ask a question. Are you going to be back for another podcast at some point? Or do you hate us? Do you hate us?
No.
Did Baron make you hate us?
Don't worry. There won't be Pokemon next time. I promise.
Okay, cool.
I'll definitely be back.
All right, cool. Look out for a cool giveaway that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a cool giveaway soon. All right, and also next up, VC. Where can they find you at, my man?
You can find me on Twitter at VCIPZ, and you can also follow me on or subscribe to me on YouTube. You can check the link I just put in the chat. My most recent video is a top 10 games of 2019 video I did. And I'm getting close to reaching 500 subs. I gained about 300 in 3 months, which is amazing. I thank everyone here who has subscribed to me. And thanks again, OJ, for having me on for the podcast again.
No problem.
Greatly appreciate it. And I'm working on a revised EP for the project I released last month, What I'm Thinking. And I also have some other stuff I have in the pipeline. I have a giveaway coming up soon, too, for the tourist. Shout out to Matthew Hammond, Ibrahim Gunner, Oron, tons of the donors that came through recently to help make that happen.
All right, sounds good. Next up is Jordan. Jordan, where can they find you at, my man?
You can find me on Twitch at Jordan Fringe. I stream every night. That's about it.
Right.
You walk a lot now too, man.
Twitch TV / Jordan Fringe.
Yep, just Jordan Fringe.
Okay, gotcha.
I claimed it.
You got it, my man.
I got it.
And Avedon, where can they find you at, my man?
Y'all can find me over at Avedon Smith over on YouTube, and also I'm putting a link in the description. It's a playlist of the new YouTube series Beats for Breakfast over on my new page, where I have interviews with other just different people. We were talking about gaming, music, and business, and sometimes anime and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's a cool show. Go check it out.
Yeah, definitely. I've watched a couple of them. I caught up with you had Rob on, and then you also had the Earthlink guy. You've had David Drayton. You had Double D on. So I've definitely I watched all the Double D one. I still have to catch up.
Tomorrow is a new episode at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys know the indie game Earth Night, I interviewed the lead composer. We talk about the game Earth Night, of course, and we just even talk about a little bit if you're interested in just getting out there as a musician and just different things that you can do to get out there a little bit more. So if you're interested in that, check it out tomorrow, 9 a.m.
All right, and in terms of my content, I am going to be doing a top 5 video. So I have a top 5 my favorite Switch games. So that'll be up tomorrow morning. For some reason, the my uploading failed. I had it already done, but whatever. I'll re-upload it. So that'll be up tomorrow morning for you guys on the main channel. In terms of the OJX channel, that has been approved for monetization. So yay! But I gotta get actually like approved and like get things going. So thank you guys for everybody who got it like that quick, right? Usually it takes like months because it's 4,000 watch hours, but we got it in like less than a month. So thank you guys so much for supporting the OJX channel and watching the videos. I'll have a new OJX video up probably tomorrow or maybe Saturday. I got some cool ideas, so look out for that. Oh, and I got a review that I'll be doing for this phone on that channel, so on the OJX channel. So look out for that too. All right, so I think that wraps it up. Baron is gone. He's peaced out. So Baron's gone. I want to thank all of my guests once again.
He yeeted himself out of here.
Yeah, he's out. We out. So thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. Everybody who supported and everything. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for everybody who came out, all the follows, subs, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys back tomorrow. We're gonna have an OJ live tomorrow at some point. I don't know when, but we will. But anyway, all right, guys. Bye.
Peace.
Lupe fiasco.
Yeah.
Better than Eminem currently.
Better than Eminem.
Man, y'all some haters. Have you guys seen the Lipton Brisk iced tea commercial from that Eminem did?
Anytime someone has a different opinion, y'all always say hating.
Yeah,
it's
you hating, VC.
There's a difference.
No, you hating, bro. You straight up hating.
Oh, man, that was a lot of fun.
The stream is still live. I'm going to cut it off right now.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Damn haters.